Well, hello again and welcome to Roland's Reviews. Your request has been granted. I am back, all right, for the second time today. And hope that everyone is still having a terrific Tuesday. And I know that this is New Year's Eve. I know some people are out and about. I usually tend to stay home because you have people out there partying and carousing, and I just prefer to stay home and be safe. All right. As you enter the chat room, please do me one small favor. Hit that little thumb. That is the like button. That will help us to possibly trigger the YouTube algorithm, and that will let YouTube know that you are enjoying this content, and they'll share it out to some more people. All right, we will do the um, roll call momentarily. All right, those of you who have social media, please share this out on your Facebook page, your Truth Social page, your Instagram page. Yes, I told you I was coming back. I asked with the last live that we had, I asked if you wanted me to come back, and you said yes. So your wish is definitely my command whenever I can make that happen. All right. So we're still talking about the super mayor. Now, if you have not seen, all right, they're coming in now. Hit the like button as you enter the chat, please, folks. Uh, I've done several videos on the self-proclaimed super mayor, and she's definitely entertaining. All right, I will go ahead and start uh, with the roll call. Okay, let's see. Foxy Roxy, how are you? Isaiah is here as well. Baldwin Birds, how are you? Music Therapy is back as well. Chubbs, Tina, Butterfly, Laurie, Chad, Mayor, Cammy. Chubbs as the very first truth bomb of the night. Super Nut Mayor. I cannot argue with you, Chubbs. James, you are the Wayne Newton of live YouTube. Am I the Wayne Newton? All right. When I saw Newton at first, I thought you were talking about what Olivia Newton-John. I was going to start singing. Have you never been mellow? Oh boy, R.I.P. Chris, how are you? Chris, Jackie, how are you doing, love? All right, those that are just coming in. All right. I'm just sent some emojis in the chat. Um, Chris, Foxy, Jackie. Yes, Happy New Year to you all. Butterfly, James, Mayor. Multi-show. Okay, James. All right. Those of you, how many of you have either, Truth Social or Facebook? Share this stream out. Last live, some of you said you didn't know how. If you look at where the share button is, if you hit the share button, you'll see some apps pop up, and you'll see where it says copy link. So you can hit Facebook, or if you have True Social, you can hit copy link and share it that way. But definitely, let's bring some more people into the conversation. Yes, please hit the like button, y'all. Smash it. Okay, thank you so much, Foxy Roxy. Foxy Roxy, tell everyone to please hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Um, we're going to have a good time here. We know that the self-proclaimed super mayor, she whenever she's done with her politics, she definitely needs to start a podcast. Okay, she is definitely comedic. Um, Jackie said, "Thank you so much, Foxy. Love you, dear." Jackie says, I waited on Olivia Newton-John at a birthday party in a Malibu restaurant I worked at years ago. Wow, Jackie. Jackie, I did a short on her when she passed away. I was so heartbroken. I love all of Olivia Newton-John's music, and it definitely, was a dagger in my heart. I loved everything that she, even the country music that she did. I loved. Chubbs, yep, she's so nutty a squirrel won't calm claim the nuts. Okay, Dorian, how are you doing, love? All right, Dorian, Lisa, how are you from Connecticut? Yes, yeah, Dorian, yeah, she's not good as a politician, but she is definitely charismatic. If she starts a podcast, people would watch. She could start her own YouTube channel. She's funny. Um, oh wow. Okay. So I'm just gonna start this up. Now we know what's going on. The last video I did on the super mayor, she was lambasting the two trustees who have not been attending the meetings. But we know, if you remember, if you need for me to drop that link, I will. But she basically wants them to come so that they will have a quorum and they will have enough people to vote. She's trying to install another trustee, one of her yes ma'am people, just someone, a flunky who just does what she says. And so they're not having it, and they're like, no. So this is the latest in this saga, okay, of the super mayor. And let me get rid of the commercial first things first. And again, share this. Laurie said, my husband loved Olivia's music. Yes, Laurie, I play her in my classroom, and I play her songs, the 12 and 13-minute versions. That's good music, good talent. Haywood's popular as Herbie's. Yo, okay, James. Yeah, that was actually true. That lady just won't stop for nothing. Butterfly, no, she will not stop. Even when they were singing na 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 na, hey hey hey, goodbye, she will not stop. Now, Blackson's busy, so he's not here. But let's see what was going on at this meeting. She is full of herself, folks. James, Tina said that Super Mayor needs to be working with Kamala Harris at just like right, Tina, and neither one of them knows how to manage money. Touche. All right, Dorian, I really think she would be perfect fit for love and hip hop. Probably, Dorian, probably Devil's Advocate. How are you? Happy New Year. Where have you been, love? This is the second live of the day, Devil's Advocate. I guess you've been running around busy like everyone else. Chubb says those two attendees are smart. They know she's a crook and a nut job for sure. Chubbs, they won't come because if they're there, she's going to vote in this trustee, again, a flunky basically, who is someone who's on her side, who is willing to do anything that she says. So let's go ahead. I'll stop it. I'll give you my review. So this is the entire meeting that I have for you here. So Cammie said, I see she has Caucasians in the building to help her fight. I guess it's best for her to have Caucasians fight for her and no one else in Thornton Township. Well, everyone is getting sick and tired of her shenanigans. So yeah, we'll see how that goes, Cammie. Chad, Tiffany's the perfect fill-in for Devil's Advocate. All right, so let's see. So this was the Thornton Township trustees. And again, how you doing, Fridge Reaver? All right, I'm glad you're back. Hit the like button, folks. So let's go ahead and talk about this and left-wing lunatics. Absolutely right. So let's see what's going on with the Thornton Township trustee meeting. All right, so they're getting set up here at the beginning. So I'll turn this down. All right, and I'll continue to talk to you. As you can see, okay, they're coming in now. Lanita, hello again from Ohio. Hello, love. Chad, Tiffany, okay, I read that one. Dorian, Tiffany looked like she belonged at a Diddy party with Beyonce and others. Yeah, yeah. Chubbs, well, it may be different if she has the looks of Beyonce, but she looks like Lil Wayne. Right. I don't know. I don't listen to Lil Wayne, but I know he had one song, Little Duffel Bag Boy or something like that. I don't listen to his music. Stunting Like My Daddy, that was another one of his songs. She looks like Kamala presidential rally. Okay. Um, so they're coming in now. You see, they're setting up. I'm just talking to you until they start actually trying to conduct business. All right. People are entering. Foxy. My cousin thought at first it was a reality show when I told her about her. She said, wow, she feels so sad for the people. Roxy, especially the older people that she has fooled. Oh my God. Oh, and again, she's just buying people. Foxy, you were here. Those older people, they are usually good, wholesome people. They don't know, what she's up to, and she buys everyone. That's why she has all those functions to get people on her side so she can try to stay in office. And it's just really sad. But at least you have those two trustees who know what she's up to, and they're like, oh no, ma'am, no. We're not coming. As soon as they show up, she's going to have that vote, and that's why they're not going, and I don't blame them. How you doing? Lisa Lee is back. How are you? Tina said she acts like she's God's gift while she's taking all their money. Right. Where are the millions of dollars that Lori Lightfoot said were missing? She never mentions that. Why? Music therapy. Did she do something to them? I don't know. Music therapy. I don't know what she did. Hit the like button for me, folks. Share this on your social media pages, please. All right. So they're coming in now. Jacqueline, I'm a 61-year-old California coast woman, and I refuse to vote for the Democrats. Jackie, that is because you are very intelligent and you have more than 2 brain cells. I just dropped a truth bomb. Yeah, so there, as you can see, they're getting set up now. Where are we? But yeah, we're gonna see. Let's see, I'll move it along here. I just wanted to talk to all of you before they get started. Happy New Year to you as well, Lisa. We're glad you're here. You called Tiffany a gold digger. Okay, Dorian. That was another rap song by what's his face? Oh shoot. I can't think of it. His name. With the Kardashians. Foxy Roxy. She thinks everyone's stupid. She's still talking about insurance. She can't make any day-to-day decision. Foxy, so she keeps trying to lambast and make these 2 trustees look bad, and she keeps like, oh, we need insurance, but it's Foxy, just like I know what it's all about. She wants them there so she can get that vote, and that's why they won't go. The rest of these flunkies just keep showing up. Yeah, his name Kanye West. Thank you, Chad. Jacqueline's eyes are open. Yes, thank God. Music therapy, have the dim set a low bar. Yes, they have. So they're setting up, and I'm talking to you until they're ready. And this saga is ongoing. I've done several videos on the super mayor, and they're all doing well. She needs the insurance to keep her bond also. Right. And so basically she's buying these people. And remember, she went out there when they were supposed to have the toy giveaway, the food giveaway. I did a video on that. And, she, I can't, I can't pass out the food boxes. I can't pass out the toys. And she blamed everything on these 2 trustees. All right. And yeah, no, we know what this is all about. Right now, her bond is void. All she can do is talk. Right, Foxy Roxy? That's all she's doing. Lisa Lee, I thought that attorney was for the town, but the attorney said Tiffany is her client. Right, Lisa? So she's got a few people that she's bought and paid for. But yeah, here we go. Let me see. I'll move it up a little bit so we can go ahead and get the video started, because that's what you're here for. All right. So we'll just listen to some more lies, I guess. Let me get rid of this commercial. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're here and you're not subscribed already. Share this on your various forms of social media. Yeah, Chad, where is all that money, the millions of dollars? Dorian said, go cry me a river. Yes. So she's coming in. Of course, she'll have her flunkies here as well. All right, let's see. Here we go. When she comes in, I'll get that set up, and she's on the way in. So we'll start listening to see what is said. And we know it's a kangaroo court. Nothing will be. Oh, right, Foxy. And if she were a conservative, if it were a conservative candidate, oh my God, it would be all over the news. Where are these millions of dollars that are made? All of her shenanigans. And if she were a conservative, it would not be allowed. It'd be all over CNN and MSNBC. Dorian, give her a shovel. All right, let me see if I can move it up a little bit more. All right, so when she gets in, let's see. You know, she's always late. She's never on time. She comes when she gets ready. And then she gets angry when she doesn't get her way. All right, so I think she'll be coming in. Yeah, she's on the way in now. So I'll try to keep up with your comments, and we'll see how this goes. All right. Okay.
Hey y'all, guess who just showed up? Tiffany's here. Tiffany's here, y'all.
There she is.
So I'm gonna plug in my mic again.
There's Lil Wayne, stunting like my daddy, stunting like my daddy. That's the only song I know. And there's one of her flunkies right there. All right. Oh. All right, I'll let turn it. Wait a minute.
Damn it.
I'm going to move it up just a bit. All right, here we go.
All right, guys, we're going to give it another 5 minutes just to see if anyone else shows up. Right now, President is myself, Clerk Wells, and also Trustee Brown.
When she was talking, could y'all hear her all right?
She said she was given waiting 5 more minutes to see if others would show up. Maybe, Chad. All right, let me get rid of this commercial and then we'll watch the fireworks. All right, here we go. I'm moving it up so you can actually hear when she starts talking.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna.
I think she's getting ready to get started now.
You've never taken to your car.
Never been here in life.
All right, good evening, everybody. Thank you guys for coming out to our special meeting. Today, I call it a special meeting.
I don't know if you can hear it, but I have it up as loud as it will go. But I did put it on closed captioning so you can read the captions as well, okay? But I hope you can hear it. She's normally screaming. She's not as loud. That's not her normal microphone, so. Music therapy says she waiting on Flunky. She's waiting to see if the two that never show up, it will come so she can vote, but they're not coming. And she again is going to lambast, try to make them look bad, but she's really making herself look bad. Mayor, yes, Lori Lightfoot did the report, and there are millions of dollars that are unaccounted for, and she still has not answered for that. So anytime someone says something about the missing millions, she just looks, she doesn't say anything. Okay, here we go. I hope you can hear her though.
Take care of us. As you can see, I do not have a form. Two trustees.
So she's okay. Can you let me know if you can hear her? She just said, as you can see, I don't have a quorum. And she's talking about those two trustees, remember? They won't come. They know why she wants them. She's making it all about insurance, but they're smart enough to know why she really wants them there, and that's why they won't show up. John Nixon, you can't hear it? Yes, Dorian. Okay, that's why I put the closed cap. I don't know. That's not her normal microphone. But yeah, that's not the normal microphone. But I have it up as loud as it'll go, and I have the closed captioning on for you.
We have very, very important things to take care of, and I'm reading off the agenda. First, I want to give acknowledge the attorney is here. Nelson. And also Clerk Wales and Trustee Henyard, and also Highway Commission. Everyone is present, so we are missing Trustee Carmen and Trustee Chris.
Mayor, my thinking is that they're going to wait. I think since there's a new administration incoming, she is under investigation. They're probably just going to pass everything on to the new administration, and they'll probably handle it from there, Mayor. That's what I'm thinking. Okay.
Well, first I'm going to leave a message. Stay on point today. Okay, as you guys know, you have seen us call 7 different meetings. 4 of them was regular scheduled board meetings, and 3 was special board meetings. Unfortunately, Each time the Board of Trustees, the two individuals, Trustee Carmen and Trustee Chris, did not attend either board meeting. Cause us to not have a quorum, as you guys know how government works. We cannot move forward with business, we cannot pay bills, we cannot do a lot of things if the board members do not show up. I know they give you all this mixed emotions, this mixed information as it relates to we just do things. We do not move without board approval. When the board approves things, then things get taken care of, like insurance. The insurance I've been on the agenda several different times. Each time, no one has shown up but myself, the clerk, and Trustee Carmen. We're the only ones that have shown up along with the attorney to pay for the insurance. When they did not show up to pay for the insurance, it caused us to lapse in coverage. Therefore, no coverage for the township, for our buildings, for our vehicles, for anything. So to this day, we still have no coverage as it relates to the buildings or our vehicles. So that means that services and our buildings will have to come to a halt. We cannot pick residents up. We cannot access our buildings due to the liability. If someone falls, if a car crash happens, car accident, we cannot accept that risk. So therefore, that's why you see 333 building is closed down. We will now have to move forward with closure of our other buildings. And I did not want to go in this blue year like this, and this is why we call it a special year, to take care of the much needed business before you. I have tried with all my heart to keep the services going here at Thornton Township. All the special meetings that were called were to handle critical issues such as insurance, budgets, and also the tax bill. Yet, two trustees have opted out to showing up to any meetings that we have called under our township. But when they called a meeting, they called a special meeting last Friday, and they held it at dog park. No way that I would want to go to dog park. But when I did as your leader, I still showed up and I still took care of the business before me. Because my job is to do my job. Not care about fighting, not care about who like who. My job is to show up and take care of the people's business, which we need. When we call meetings, people don't show up. And as you know, just explain a little further for those that don't understand what's going on before you. Our board is gridlock. Lately, they're having 2-2. Myself, Trustee Henyard, against Trustee Chris and Trustee Carmen. So if it's gridlock, we cannot move anything. That means bills, pay any type of insurance. We can't do the things that's needed to stay above ground. Today's meeting was also handling insurance, the budget, and the tax levy, which is supposed to be filed by December 31st, those that follow the government. Every government entity, whether you're the library, park, school, or a village or city, has a deadline of December 31st to pass your tax levy. That is the taxes that's levied for people to operate in the following year. I will not continue to play these games with the legislative branch, and I will not allow them to overstep their duties as trustees to run the day-to-day operations. As you can see, which is not getting ran due to the fact of them not showing up to board meetings. At this point, this is where we come to an end. Tomorrow, we will have to make the hard decisions of shutting down all of our other buildings. We will have to make the hard decision of not picking up residents as it relates to them going to the doctor, to the grocery store.
Okay, so you see where she's going with this. And hit the like button for me, please, folks. We had about 70 people in here, and I only have 47 people who've hit that like button. Hit the like button, please, folks, for me. I would appreciate that. Dorian said she's not old school, she's lazy, which is her only talent. Yeah, and as you can see, she keeps acting like she's so concerned about and she keeps naming the two trustees. So this is all their fault. You're right, Dorian. Deflection. Lisa, you're right. So she keeps calling them out of Carmen and Gonzalez. I forgot his first name. Calling them. She makes sure everyone knows who she's talking about. Everything's being blamed on them. Not to my knowledge, Lisa. Those poor trustees, there's no way I could work with Tina, no way. And she's not being forthcoming. She knows why they're not coming, but she's not. So she's saying it's because of something else. They're just lazy and not doing their jobs, and they don't want to come to the meeting. She's not telling people why, the real truth behind it. And that's sad. So let's see what else. Here we go.
Or anywhere else that they choose to go. I am asking for everyone to pray for my township, to pray for everyone to unharden their hearts, and to pray that this too shall pass. And when it passes, it's for the benefit of the people. We are here to handle the following. I'll read to you this agenda. Today we had approval of bills, the general fund, general assistance fund, and the road and bridge fund. Also, on the agenda is to approve 100% property tax refund to all homeowners in Thornton Township. So let me explain to you how that works. If Thornton Township took or allocated a portion of your funds for taxes, we are refunding you back that portion. So if we took $50, you get $50. If we took $200, you get $200. Just so we can clear up the misinformation that's out there about the 100% tax property refund. Next, our staff are used to getting bonuses under the Frank Zuccarelli administration, and we want to give them a bonus as well, especially for the holiday, the inflated prices for food and just cost of living. We would like to give them a bonus for this holiday, which normally they would get every single year. Unfortunately, the board of trustees, the two individuals, have not shown up to do so.
Did you all hear that? So she's even saying the bonuses that they normally give their employees, they can't. And she's going right back to these two trustees. Everything is blamed on these two trustees. Dorian says they have to deal with this pop-eyed, buggy-whipped arm idiot walking around so full of herself. Yeah. And it's sad she doesn't realize that she's the problem. Chubbs, it's sad that she's a crook, but just like most crooks, they always blame everyone else instead of their actions. And that's true. Cammie, Dalton needs to keep their gloves on and keep on fighting till this woman and her horse hair is out of their town and their life. Cammie, yes. Tina, yes, 100% Democrat. Everything is someone else's fault. You're not held responsible. You're not culpable for anything. Yes. All of you are correct. Okay, let's listen to her continue to lambast these people.
Third on the agenda, a forensic audit, which was voted on and approved by myself, Trustee Carmen, Trustee Chris. We all approved to do this forensic audit. Yet, every single time it goes on the agenda, they do not show up to vote to move forward to initiate the forensic audit. So that shows someone's habits. So if they say they want a transparency, why aren't we moving forward to the forensic audit? Also, IT department and senior services. Those two departments alone need their own credit card shaking prior to the board of trustees making ordinances to stop movement of services, such as, say for instance, we have our internet bill or anything like that that's everyday usage. They need it to go on a credit card so it's revolved, so that it does not stop. We have had times where we went without, we in the township, computers went down because we did not pay our bills, due to the fact that no one showing up to a board meeting to vote to pay bills, where we could just fix that situation by having a credit card and them putting on their credit card, which IT had in the past, and that bill will get paid every single month. Same with senior services. I know you guys heard me speak to this. One time, the senior service department asked for us to buy ice cream for them. They didn't even vote to buy ice cream for the seniors. They was having an ice cream social. But these are little issues that we're having, which is big to the residents, but it's minute to us because normally that still just operates. It's $300-400. Of course, we all put money together and make sure they get ice cream for that ice cream social, but we should not have to do these things when we have budgets with all surpluses, and every account has a surplus in it, especially our GA department. We have a surplus of over $4 million in it. Every department has millions in it, and I'm setting because no one wants us to be able to utilize those funds to give back to the president, let alone run our day-to-day operation. Next on the agenda was to adopt the 2024-2025 budget and appropriation ordinance for Thornton Township for the general fund and the general assistance fund. As you know, you should pass a budget every single year, no matter what body of government you are. We have not passed our budget for this year. We are now going into the next budget cycle for 2025, which is 2026. And we have not passed this budget. And that's sad, because that's not how you operate government, and that's not how you run a business. Government is a business, whether you want to accept it or not. But we are not handling our business. We're not going to board meetings to approve the things that's needed to run the day-to-day operation. Also, we had on there the tax levy today, which is passed it before the 31st, which is tomorrow, guys. So if we do not pass our budget and our tax levy, how do we move forward as a township? As but not least, the most important thing that we needed to pass today is our insurance. As you can see, it took a minute for us to get someone else to take us on as it relates to insurance coverage, and we have that on the agenda this evening to be voted on. We had this on there about 2 months ago to approve insurance, which was nothing but renewal, and they did not come to a board meeting to renew the insurance.
She's okay. She's back on them again. So the same two trustees. Dorian said, I don't care if Tiffany is a decent person, as the left media would say. Yeah, they don't care. She is so defensive like any other Democrat. Yeah, she's very defensive. And like I said, at least tell both sides of the story, you know, and she won't do that. Chad, if you had funds, Tiff, there would be police vehicles, contracts paid on time, and roads would have been paid for. Yeah. Michael, yes, she is a shame. Michael, you got it. Michael, share this on your Facebook page, love, and Instagram. Thank you, dear. Hit the like button if you're enjoying this content. Forget the ice cream. How about the repaving the street? Right, Cammie, priorities. This is what drives me crazy. She's talking on everything she's always talking about, bingo games, bouncy houses for the kids. What about infrastructure? Okay, repaving the streets, the schools, the food bank, all other immediately need services and necessities for the right. Lanita, she's a slick little weasel waiting till the feds get her. Yeah, and that's why those trustees won't show up. They know what she wants and why she wants them there. Chubbs, get her out of office, get a good mayor in there, and the township will be fine. Chubbs, this is the issue though. If they get rid of her but vote for another Democrat, you're still going to have some of the same problems. That's, people have to wake up. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mike. You just shared it in Dalton Politics. Thank you, dear. And so, folks, again, and Michael, I think you're new here. We've been saying this. That vote blue no matter who cult, that's when you get situations like this. Okay? What are their policies? Don't look at their skin color. Don't look at their gender, right? Chubb said their babies want their ice cream, right? She throws cotton candy at me and I wouldn't take. Okay, music therapy. People in that district got to get sick and tired of being sick and tired for change, right? Music therapy. So if you get rid of her, you're going to be in the same situation in Chicago. Lori Lightfoot was absolutely awful. They voted in another Democrat. Brandon Johnson is 1,000 times worse than Lori Lightfoot. So you have to change your mode of and your track of thinking. Beetlejuice, right? Look at some of the Republican and conservative candidates. Stop voting blue no matter who, or you're never going to get away from this issue. Chubb 1701, the ice cream was for the seniors and their event was called the Ice Cream Social. Okay, thank you for that, Cammie. Here we go.
Insurance, when we didn't have to go searching for a new carrier. Once they didn't come, we put it on their agenda. It was an extension saying that they allow us to extend it to a certain date. They still didn't show up. And when they didn't show up, that carrier said they no longer want to play this game, and they opted out of giving Thornton Township insurance. Therefore, we had to look for a new carrier. Finally, we found a new carrier, and that's what you see before you. The meeting that they called, we didn't have a carrier, which was that last Friday. We have a new carrier now, today, Monday. So we have the opportunity to fix what they have broken, which is come here and vote for the much needed insurance to keep the township operating. And that goes for, once again, to keep our buildings open, to also allow us to pick up our seniors, to take them where they need to go. We cannot move forward due to the fact of the Board of Trustees playing these games and not showing up to board meetings to handle the business. If they call a meeting, I show up. If I call a meeting, why aren't you here? Why aren't you taking care of the people's business?
You know why?
I need the residents to pay attention to what's before them, and I need you to pay attention to facts and not get involved in all the fiction, the false stories that's out here in the world as it relates to clickbait. I need us to come together and demand that the Board of Trustees show up to board meetings. I am now today calling for the resignation of Carmen Carlisle and also Chris Gonzalez. They should.
So she's calling Carmen Carlisle and Chris Gonzalez. She's calling for their resignations. So yeah, they're not going to. But this is what's going on. I wanted to make sure you guys heard that, or you can see the CC, the closed captioning. Okay.
Resign from office because clearly you do not want to do this job. Clearly you do not care about the residents of Thornton Township, let alone the seniors or the youth. Clearly you do not want to see us proceed with a good year for 2025. So I'm asking for you to step down. You can send me a memo, you can email it to me, you can send it to any one of my staff members, and we will gladly accept your resignation immediately. Residents, please hold on a little longer. I know it's been tough. It is the election coming up. I know you guys have seen all the mess and scrutiny going on with that as well, but that too shall pass. I was getting out to the caucus today. We did have court for the caucus. You guys know I am suing Napoleon Harris and also Dots.
Yeah, remember she's suing Napoleon Harris. I did a video on that. That's when they were singing her out of the gym. Nah, 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 nah. Hey, 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 goodbye. Where she had all those old people out there bust so they could come in there and vote for her. And she said, oh, he had them out in the cold. And well, you brought them there. So, and then of course you were late. Maybe, Mayor. So we'll see.
Organization for that illegal, unconstitutional meeting that they held on December 3rd. That was improper, and that was voter suppression at its highest level. I don't commend that. I would not accept that, and I don't wish that on anybody. And I need the residents to stand up and have a voice as it relates to you being the voiceless on December 3rd. It's a shame that people had you out in the cold, in the media, all y'all was out there. And it's a shame that you, media, that's why I call you fake news, did not showcase the residents out in the cold, on walkers, in wheelchairs, with oxygen tanks, could not get in, saying, let us in, let us vote. You guys did not showcase that, but yet you showcase what was inside the building. But what I will tell you, residents, is they didn't show you the people going and entering through the back door, through the side door. They didn't show you the people that was not a door.
So she's talking about the video I did on December 3rd, where I live streamed the meeting live. Again, where she showed up late and Napoleon, basically said, no, she's in court 9 days a week. Okay, Mike. Yeah, she doesn't realize that she's the problem. And that's sad. So that's what she's referencing. And of course I did, I've already done a video on that, folks. Okay, here we go.
Township resident. They didn't show you any of these things though. But I can name everybody that was in that building that did not live in Thornton Township, but was allowed to come in the building and partake in an illegal caucus, which was ran by a dictator, Napoleon Harris, who do not live in Thornton Township. And I say that not for constantly, he does not live in Thornton Township. And yes, I am the only one that has the strength and the guts to sue individuals when they do wrong to our township and to our government. It's a shame that people are sitting back and allowing this thing to take place. So I stand for the people, and I'll continue to rise up despite what people say about me in the media or in blogs, which is not true. I am showing you truth. You can follow me, whether it's on Facebook. I do put a lot of correspondence out to residents so that you can follow what's going on in your community. I just hate the fact that people are allowing this to happen and not doing nothing about it. I wish the people would take a stand and not allow people to take over your government, which they're trying to run this dictatorship. And we're going to ask the judge to overturn it, which I feel they will. But until that happens, I just want you to know we had court today, and we will be in Champion Court. When the next court date is announced, I will let the residents know, and you can come down with me. You can come down with me to court, or
she has to take a pause and get some water. Are you in high school still? Yeah, exactly. So I don't know, Tina, who she thinks she is, but now, and there's something that just popped up saying she's created a cancer foundation. Oh my God. I'll share that with you when we're done with this. Yes, she is full of herself. Hit the like button, folks, for me, please. Share this out on your various forms of social media. Chubb says, I believe in helping people, especially we old folks. But when you steal from the people you serve and then blame it on the town not doing their job, you're the problem, not them. And Chubbs, that's what I'm saying. She doesn't realize she's the problem, and that's a problem. Right, Tina? Okay, here we go.
you can always sign in onto Zoom. That's the way that you can see what's going on in Thornton Township as it relates to the courts in our next steps. But thank you to all of those that signed affidavit. I appreciate that because you want your voice to be heard. You didn't like when it happened that night, and you wanted to be overturned. So I thank you, and I'm asking you to come out as well. Which a lot of y'all should come and ask me what's going on, what's happening. I was hoping today we got news to say, hey, the judge stated this, but right now we have to go to Chancery Court, and once that thing is set, we will let the residents know so you can partake in the movement of the illegal caucus that happened on December 3rd. Today, I'm going to allow the residents to speak. I do want to hear from you. I know it's not a board meeting, but I always come to a meeting just to hear the residents and also take care of the business. I would never mute you. I would never hold you out in the cold, and that's the part that y'all should understand. That individual is your committee. That individual is your senator. So he still neglected the residents and had you standing outside, despite who you was voting for. I know I can't find on the phone with residents, with cars and buses and people out there. I get it, but you should allow people to see the truth of what it is. Because if you thought you was going to win, you would have let the people win, and you did not do that. So shame on you, Napoleon. Next, I want you guys to know. I love y'all, and there's nothing we have to do about it. I love the good. So
you see what she keeps talking about how bad all these other people are, but it's like she has a savior complex, and she always, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. She got that from whatever church she attends. So everyone else is bad. She's their savior. She's the only person who really cares for them. Right? Mojo just joined the chat. A habitual liar. Exactly. Hit the like button for me, folks. Okay, we'll continue. All right.
The hateful and even the naysayers. I'm always take care of you. I'm always be your super mayor. I'm always come prepared and ready to take care of the business, despite people's opinion of what's going on around you. I want you guys to stay prayed up this season, going to the season with love, lead with love. I always say this. And don't let people harden their hearts. Get the facts for yourself. Seek the truth. And news, please, do your research. Stop just reporting things because somebody get on the news that don't live in our township, don't live in our village, and you guys allow them to say negative things about our city or our township, and they are not part of neither one. Like, that's not right. I don't like that you guys are constantly putting us in a negative light, despite all the facts that we showed you and give you. Just like with insurance, we showed you guys the trustees neglecting their duty to come and vote for the insurance. We showed you that, and you still didn't show people that they are the ones that stop insurance at the township.
So you see that it's just the blame game, folks. And Cammie, you're right. She's still going on and on about standing in the cold. Girl, you should have not shown up 30 minutes late. Right, Cammie, but she never mentions that. Never, ever. She just lied. She stole that ice cream money. That's cold. Chubbs. Tina, she acts like she's some. That's what I'm saying, Tina. She has like a God complex. Like, I'm here for you, to protect you, to take care of you, like they're little children. Crocodile tears, yes. Crocodile rock. Okay. 6-figure salary and won't pay rent. Boom. Mojo. That's all I'm saying. Narcissistic crook. Yes. Tell it to the judge. She actually believes she's the one that she has a God complex. And she just keeps saying, if you look at all the videos I've done on the super mayor, she keeps saying how awful and hideous these other people are. And look at all the horrible things they've done to you. But look at me. I've done this and I've done that. Get out of here.
So shame on you, news. Hopefully it'll be a better year. Also, we had an event about an hour, 30 minutes ago, from 12 to 3. It was our seniors' New Year's party. I haven't seen not one of these cameras there. It's amazing that you guys come here for the mass, or the drama, or the show, but you won't come and showcase the good that we do. And here's from other residents that really, really appreciate what I do for the township, that along with her and the trust.
You ever notice she never talks about what we as a group, it's always I. If you've noticed that, type 1 in the comment. Have you ever noticed with her? It's always I. It's never what the entire group has done for the city of Thornton or Dalton. Have you noticed that? Mayor, poor victim mentality. Mayor, I knew she had a poor victim mentality when she's making over 6 figures and she's renting. Why is she not purchasing a home? That is a poor man's mentality. You're making, big bucks and you're renting. What the heck? Come on. Cammie said Tiff is on her Moses Pharaoh, let my people go. Cammie is cutting up tonight. Dorian said, look at that face of that lady with the laptop. She's irritated. Yeah, they have to sit there and listen to this crap. And usually they're like, come on, lady, come on. All right, here we go.
Whatever does for the township, but you don't come and showcase some people. And I've noticed too, some people give you interviews and you don't even put the good stuff that you say on the news. But yet you put anybody that's a hater or don't like whatever they see or whatever someone told them, you put them on the news and they don't live here. So please, this year, please do your research and stop just reporting things. I know you need us.
Okay, so everything that she says and does, okay, she's also good for saying people are telling lies and the things they're saying is not true. So she's always spreading that it's fake, and everything that they say about her is fake news. Oh, they need Dorothy to throw water on that witch. Okay, Chubbs. Woo!
For views and clicks, I get it. I know we make money for you because that's the only reason why every section's here. Other than that, I don't see nobody else in town reporting whatever they're saying about their mayor or their trustees or their alderman, but you've always followed Tiffany Henyard. So please thank you for using my name as well. I really certainly appreciate that. But with that being said, I'm going to allow people to get up and you have 3 minutes. You can address this body. Of course, we're going to allow you to put your 3 minutes on record. I will try to come up for those that have something to say, and hopefully they will hear you and allow you to be heard at a national level and not just the negativity. So if anybody would like to address this body, you have 3 minutes. You can go to the podium and say whatever you like.
Residents, Supervisor. What we see tonight is the incapacitation of this government. You have 2 trustees that are refusing to come to a meeting to handle business. And let's just dispel the lie that it's about an appointment. An appointment I do not see listed on this agenda. However, an appointment cannot take place, if I read the statute correctly, until this board accepts the resignation of Jerry Jones. And I believe I missed maybe one township meeting so far, and I've yet to see that on the agenda. So for the news media to put that out, that this is the reason why the trustees are not coming, because they don't want to vote on an appointment, that is false. There's no appointment on this agenda. But what we do have on this.
So, this is one of her flunkies. He's saying that the news media reported the truth, that these trustees know why she really wants them to come, but he's saying no, that's not true. Okay, so I thought I wanted to make sure you heard that. Okay, I'll continue.
This agenda is a tax levy. I'm gonna tell you, tax levy is very important to pass. As a former elected official from Village of Dixmoor, we failed to pass our tax levy, and that hurt us for an entire year. That's going to incapacitate this township, because that means when we pay our tax bills, they're going to withhold the funds for the township. So I'm going to wonder how our seniors are going to be taken care of. How are our young people going to have after-school programs? You're now affecting an entire township. This is no longer about supervising anything. This is about each and every resident that lives in this township that is entitled to the services that they pay taxes for. So I agree, those trustees aren't to resign. They should resign because they don't have the best interest of the community at hand. The other thing is the insurance. I was at the meeting over at the Dog Park District, and they vowed that, oh, we get an insurance, we're gonna come to the meeting. They have yet to show up. That is a very important aspect of any municipal government. If someone walks, trips, falls, that's a liability. It's a lawsuit. And then you might have ones that are staged that to happen. We got to come together and take care of the business of this township. This is ridiculous.
Mojo, Blue Magic. Let me read what Mojo said. This guy that's talking, Mojo, you said he was fired from the school district for grooming a teenage girl with text messages. Okay, so again, folks, we need to know who's up here talking, sounding so intelligent. Yeah. Okay, so this guy, one of the flunkies. Yes. Okay. Here we go.
We are the laughing stock in the South Suburban area. When you go to grocery stores, you hear them talking about our township. When you go to your social events, you hear them talking about our township. It's embarrassing. You're not hurting Tiffany Henyard. You're hurting each and every resident of this township.
Yeah, you were hurting them when you were sending those text messages to the underage teenage girl. Yeah, talk about that. Michael, he's talking liability, but the Thornton Township vans were spotted today driving around. Michael, thank you for that snippet. We have some people here who are there, so I'm loving the inside intel. Chubb says, wonder how much she paid him. Woo! Yeah, we need to check Venmo, Cash App, Apple Pay. Yeah, exactly. This guy shouldn't even be opening his mouth. He's a pervert. Oh my God.
By not showing up to do your fiduciary responsibilities. You were appointed or elected to do your job. Do your job. If you don't want to do your job, step aside. There are other residents that would love to sit in those seats and do the job that is put to them by the statute. You gotta take care of our people.
Is there anybody else that would like to address the public? Come on up.
Okay, I understand Thomas, I'm from Nash. I ain't get agenda today, but this is my concern, and I'm gonna talk to the attorney. If we have, the trustees not coming to vote on the critical issue, what do you all do? What's the next step? Can you all override them? What's the next step? Because they missed 3, 4, 7 meetings. It's been such has been done right now to override them. Now, I know I'm sure other, towns have had this issue before. So what do? You just sit here and wait and just hope they show up?
I'm sorry, are you asking me?
Yeah, I mean, what do you, as a attorney, what's your advice?
I can't disclose what advice I give my counsel.
Well,
I have a waive attorney-client privilege, I cannot disclose that. I can't disclose any advice that I give to my clients that waives attorney-client privilege.
okay, who is your client? I'm sorry. Are you your client? My question is her paying the time?
I don't know if you can hear her, folks that are just coming in. Hit the like button for me, please. But I have the closed captioning on. So this lady's talking about can they override and still vote without the two trustees that are not there, but they can't because you have to have a quorum. Dorian says she needs to talk to a psychiatrist or someone. Mojo, don't slander Sesame Street. Big Bird, Elmo, and everyone else on Sesame Street is smarter than Tiff. Oh God, Tiffany, oh my God, let me get this started. Y'all, this comment section is fire.
Supervisor, because the trustees not coming. Then that means service to us is not being done. So my question is, you said attorney guilty. What about to us? So I'm saying, what do we do? What do you all do to override this situation? We keep letting it go on, now we're going to 2025, the same problem?
Ma'am, I only give advice. As an attorney, I don't dictate policy, I don't dictate.
So what advice would you give?
I cannot tell you.
Okay, Tiffany, what advice did you give for us to move forward with these trustees not being for 6, 7 meetings? What advice that you gave, but we can move forward, is this is show us, take care of, and get these service back in place? What advice that you gave? I need to know. Now, this is taking all of us back here behind you. What advice can you give? What can we do about it?
She said that we can't, I can't answer.
Okay. What can you do?
But I totally agree with you, and that's what I'm at.
All I can say is what the township code actually says. The township code says if a board member misses 5 regular board meetings, a specified regular board meetings, then there's a process for them to potentially be revoked, and there's a process that is within the township code. So I can tell you to consult the township code. I cannot tell you what advice that I give the client that would waive attorney-client privilege. I am not the holder of the privilege. I cannot waive the privilege.
So we got other
Well, do y'all suppose that
So that's- No, that's what she said. The code says that they miss 5 regular scheduled board meetings, that they can be removed.
What I mean is they miss.
They miss 7.
They miss 7 already.
3 is special, and then the regular school.
So we need one more.
So there's one more meeting missing. I told her, it's like I'm telling you, which is, I said that's a load of crap. I think that people, once they miss 7 meetings, will abandon your job. That's like you being in charge, and you have a board, and they don't show up 7 different times, try to fix the situation. They should get fired. You do not have a job. There's no call, no show at that point.
So we bring it to that. We need to be
I'm not waiting for the next meeting. I will be in court. That's a guarantee.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, come on up. Anybody else?
Good evening, everybody. First I want to point out that this meeting was called as a special board meeting, so the trustees should not be penalized for missing this meeting. This is not a regularly scheduled board meeting. Tiffany, you're still calling Carmen Carlisle out of her name. It's no wonder that she doesn't show up.
Okay, so listen to this person, folks. This isn't one of the flunkies. This is someone who calls her on her nonsense. So listen to her. She just jumped on her. Listen, folks.
I mean, that's very unprofessional and it's hostile. You talk about the insurance, you just said in Friday's that they didn't have an insurance quote, but you have one now. So if that was the case, all those meetings that they missed that you're saying the insurance was ready, it wasn't, because you just said they didn't have a quote, even as recent as Friday. They just had one today, or just have one as of today, so that's a contradiction. Attorney, I would like to know why you still show up, and this is just an honest question, we can know that there's not a meeting, why are we still paying attorneys to act in their capacity at a meeting that's not a regularly scheduled board meeting? Do you also show up at special board meetings? And is that the answer?
I show up when my client asks to be.
Okay, I was just wondering.
Did you all hear that? She said, I show up when my client asks me to be here. Did you hear that? Okay. Alicia Nicole tore her a new, yes, that Alicia, she's tough. And so that attorney right there with the Dell laptop, I guess that's the super mayor's attorney. And she asked some legitimate questions because super mayor's not paying her out of her money. She's paying it, she's paying it out of the taxpayers' money. Oh my God. Funds for friends. Yes, exactly, Pinky. All right, I'll continue. I had to say something, folks.
Because it just seems like a misuse of funds if there's no meeting and essentially no reason for you to be here, but thank you for answering. Also, Tiffany, you talk about insurance. There were still cars spotted on Christmas Eve, Thornton Township buses in Hammond, or I'm not sure if it was Hammond, but it was definitely Indiana. So can you explain why the township buses were still operating on Christmas Eve with no insurance out of state?
The township residents.
Thank you for saying that. I actually am. So be careful what you say, Tiffany, because you're inciting violence. You're making it unsafe for me. I am a Thornton Township resident, and I have every right to come up here and speak about things that directly affect my tax dollars. I don't understand why you're so upset that we're wanting to have a voice with regard to how our money is spent. What do you expect us to just look the other way while you go on a spending spree with our tax dollars?
Oh, woo! She's tearing her another new one. Woo! Oh my, Tiffany's, yeah, she's not addressing her. Music therapy, yes. Misuse of funds, yes. They did not let the one resident in with her golf club. I didn't see her in any video. Yeah, this lady's calling her on her nonsense. Mojo, she just tore her another new one. Woo! Mojo, share this on your Facebook page, love. Woo! I want to hear some more of this.
Not to mention, you talk about the caucus, you're in here electioneering. This is not a meeting. You should not be speaking about any strategies or anything that happened at the caucus. That is electioneering, and that is illegal. Illegal. Okay? I do live in the township, but I'm not going to keep responding to you. Why are you both payrolling? Why are you getting paid for the township, but you're always at the village of Dalton? Answer that a little more. Why are you always at the village of Dalton, but you're paid by Thornton Township as a full-time employee? That is those payroll. Can anyone answer that? Now, please answer that for me. Why you're always at the village of Dalton and you're being paid by Thornton Township?
It's about the township, ma'am.
Okay, and I'm asking you, why aren't you here when you're being paid by the township? You're always at the village of Dalton volunteering. How is that possible?
All right.
How is that possible?
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Another resident that don't live in Thornton Township.
Okay.
And also as it relates to insurance, I need to clear this up. As we
She just destroyed the super mayor. Oh my God, does she not look like she's destroyed? Do you see her face, folks? Oh my God, she know that he won't. They're not going to ask. If they may talk, but you'll never get a clear answer. She just tore her two new ones. Michael said, just like Camel, $100,000 per year, but never goes to work. Truth bomb, folks. Oh my God. Hit the like button, folks, if you're enjoying this content. Share this on your various forms of social media. This is so true, folks. Oh my God. Let me continue. This is good.
stated, when we went to that special meeting, we told you, once we get the quote, for the insurance, we will call a special meeting. It's on the record. And we call a special meeting once they gave us the quote saying, hey, we are going to insure you. We've been working on this, we finally get it. And today is the day to vote for the insurance. So that's what it is, just so you know, Township Talk, for those that wanna know what we do with government, every single one of my department heads are present at Township Talk, and they talk about everything they do in their department, from civil service to transportation to IT, everybody's there. So if you wanna know the information, all you have to do is show up, but again, you have to read the information, you know what's going on in your township. All right, go ahead, you got the floor.
And again, she nor that gentleman who just got called out, no one answered the questions. Legitimate questions. Okay. Unless I'm slow and didn't hear it, maybe my hearing is failing me. Did anyone answer those questions that lady Alicia just asked? Wow.
Supervisor and everyone at the desk. Happy New Year. Thank you so much for being here and allowing this opportunity. I want to just say thank you, for being in Thornton Township, for having the activities and functions.
All right, this is another one of the flunkies. Okay. All right, here we go.
That I've been able to attend for a senior. I am a senior. I did enjoy the senior activity today. I have witnessed individuals who needed help literally being appreciative of the general assistance program and the various activities that Thornton Township has offered, throughout the time until we've gotten to this point. I would hope that we would be more respectful of those types of functions and community events that has allowed us to enjoy each other regardless of our city or village or town, wherever we live. So I just want to say thank you to all of you, for having such great activities, great events, looking out for seniors, looking out for the children, the after-school programs, the counseling, the computer lab. There's some people who've lived out here in Thornton Township, but that was never aware that Thornton would actually provide them with some type of assistance if they needed it. And it's just really great that it's for everybody. It doesn't matter in which one of the 17 villages you live in, that it's open up for everybody. So thank you. It's okay. Happy New Year. Thank you.
Oh, Lord.
Happy New Year, everyone. My name is Kay Fox, 1X. Attorney, I'm glad you're here for support of our mayor. And
Okay, so you know which side of the fence she's on. Attorney, I'm glad you're here for the support of our mayor. So this is one of the people, I guess, that gets the freebies from her. She's bought and paid for, but let's listen to what she has to say, folks.
You all got, I'm nervous, number one, but I'm just happy to be here. And I think everybody should start supporting what we got and come together. And if you don't like what's going on, that's the procedure of voting. Yeah. And if you come to the meetings, whether you say yay or yay, but you still show up, because your no, it's just like the same thing as you not being here, but you're here. So while everybody, well, I'm not gonna say everybody, but while several people are targeted on there, they targeted our whole system. They broke our system because they was targeting one person. They had a system for voting. Like I said, you vote your presidents, your elected officials, your senators, your governors, your mayor. If you don't like it, go with the system and stop breaking what we got. Because this is a change. I ain't never seen nothing like this before in my life.
Okay, yeah, she's bought and paid for. Jim, if you go back and look at, I've done several videos on the super mayor. I've been saying she looked like Little Wayne. Welcome to the chat, Jim. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're glad you're here. I feel like I'm watching Days of Our Lives reruns. Chat. Oh, woo! Oh my God. Yeah, this woman's bought and paid for. Cammy said nothing but bootlicking. Yeah, Cammy. So, oh God, I know it's hard. Michael, this lady pulled up for free food and toys on Tiffany's fake Michael, I did a video on that. This was the lady in the car, right? Yeah, this is the same lady. But right here, she says she takes her dog to the groomer. Make it make sense. She likes all the free goodies. Yeah, you're right. This is the same lady that was in the car. I did a video on that. Yes, thank you, Cheryl and Michael. Oh my God, music therapy. I'm going to say good night to you all. I have an event to attend and need to bring dessert. Okay, thank you, music therapy. We'll see you soon. Thank you, love.
And I'm 67, and I'm a senior. Senior is 68. Never have I seen anything like this. And I'm lived out in this residence, Dalton, Kansas City, Riverdale, for the last 45 years. Never in my days of living out here have I seen the corruption, the backstabbing, the blood swinging, hurting the citizens, hurting the residents, tearing the citizens down, messing with our kids. Are being neglected because y'all targeting. Stop targeting people. People stop. You know, that's what they want us to do. Okay, now you know she's a Democrat. Listen to what she's saying, folks. They're being targeted. That's what they want us to do. No, if you call someone on their corruption, that's not targeting. Where are we here? Drunkula wig. Lisa, Tiff pulled all the hair off her poor dog to make a nasty wig for this again. Okay. Oh my God. This lady, God bless her. They all over the world, you know, because it's one person that made dope in this face. She must be doing something right. Oh, no matter. Oh, okay. Now you need to say something about that, folks. What are you heard what she said? They're talking about her all over the world, so she must be doing something right. What are your thoughts about that, folks? Woo wee. What are your thoughts? Tiffany tries so hard. Tiff flunky crying like a loyal slave. Yeah. Like, what the heck is she talking about? Oh, man.
My name is Linda Wilkerson, and I am a resident of South Holland. I came here to get information for myself and see for myself. Yes, I do watch the news, but I know that the news can be fake as well. So I wanted to hear it for myself. I'm sorry to hear you all attacked like I saw on the news. I'm sorry to see you attacked too. But one thing I know, I'm retired from the Postal Service as a manager. And no matter who calls the meeting, if your subordinate, if that person in my head calls a meeting, I don't care what kind of meeting it is. You go. You don't say, you don't have the option to say, oh, I'm just not going. And if you're representing other people, you definitely go. I wasn't just manager over one section, I was manager over a number of sections. So I had to be that person to know a little bit about other things too, but not be attacked like you all are attacked. I'm really sorry for that. But we need them to come. I am 102% for for them getting fired, because that's what you would do in private sector. You would be fired if you do not show up. Whether I like it or not, I must show up.
Good afternoon. I am a resident of Harvey, so therefore I'm a resident of Thornton Township. And I'd just like to say I really appreciate the open atmosphere that you're offering for the residents, the inhabitants of Thornton Township to be able to voice their opinions. As a resident of Harvey, we're not able to do this. I don't know if you know or have been watching any of the videos that the city of Harvey puts out during their city council meetings. But, Christopher Clark routinely violates our freedom of speech. We're not able to make any sound or clap or anything from our seats without being charged with disorderly conduct and disrupting the meeting. We're not able to, we're also intimidated. He uses the police force to intimidate us. He uses the police as weapons to keep us under control and under subjection to the way he runs the meetings. And it's really very, very unconstitutional, and it's very unfair, because we are the residents and we have a voice, and just as the lady said before, that we have things to say about how our tax dollars are being spent, how our city is being run, and things of that nature. But yet, just recently at the last city council meeting, I was cited for disorderly conduct. And so, and escorted out by police. And we routinely, we have, usually during a city council meeting, there are more police in this room than there are in this building right now. And it's a ploy for intimidation, it's a ploy for suppression and oppression of our voices as residents. And so I just want to thank you for allowing, even though every comment might not be what you want to hear or might not be favorable to you or when you're running, at least you give the residents their voice. And so I thank you for that.
I just wanted to add to that. So my name is Ryan. I'm president of our Historical Society. So I'm prepared to get spirit shirt on today. But no, I wanted to echo that. Dennis is literally the nicest thing ever. By the way, that she just spoke. She got a $500 fine because Clark didn't like, I don't know, something. So it's just crazy. Personally, I'm not here to be a fan of Tiffany or Napoleon or Chris or anybody. I just want to see the truth. I want to see the right thing done. And I do want to say though, I mean, this is amazing because Linus is right. There's usually about 10 to 15 heavily armed police for all of our city council meetings. There was no, they don't even have the metal detector up. They had the metal detector. They wanted you. They stare you down. They stand behind you when you're giving comments. So I guess I have a problem with everybody, like the media, for instance. Like, why? I understand the frustrations that people have with you, Ms. Henyard, and the disagreements, but you know, you get so much coverage. It seems like a personality thing because, like, I was talking to some people today, and I'm like, well, are they gonna have money to pay the bills for the township? I don't care if you hate Ms. Henyard. Or if you, like I said, I don't particularly love any of the candidates unless they're maybe independents running for township. Okay, I'm not really a fan of any of them. I'm definitely not a fan of our mayor, Chris Clark. But we need to make sure that things are running. So then I heard people online today saying, don't boycott the meeting, don't come to the meeting. Well, how are we going to pay the township bills? So, but I just have to say, every meeting I've been to with Ms. Henyard, even though, sure, there are a lot of things we would disagree on, but I have to say, she is 10 times fairer and less of a dictator than Mayor Clark. And really shame on the media and for giving Tiffany all this attention. And meanwhile, I was arrested in this very room for videoing, just like you saw me. My alderwoman is right here, Colby. She was arrested twice, false arrests, because she dared to ask how Clark is spending money. So this man wants to run to take her job. So I'm just letting you all know that in case you didn't know. So Christopher Clark is a tyrant. He's horrible. Why does Tiffany, even with all of her problems, why does she get all that attention? And we have unsolved murders here in Harvey. We have police follow us around. We're just asking questions about how our money's spent. Like, what? I'm not downplaying any of the bad things that maybe Ms. Henyard has done or been accused of doing, but something's not right. We need to just get the right things happening. So I don't care about personalities. I just want people to get done with it. And something that bothered me as a lawyer too, I don't know the legalities, but it did bother me when people were asking you questions, and then they said that, okay, why can't you say anything? Oh, I can't, something about my time. But I agree with the first lady where she said, wait, aren't we here for it? Because I mean, for all the boards, whether it's Harvey, Township, Thornton, pretty much everywhere, it's almost like this scheme, this scam, where the lawyers, they act as the personal defense attorneys for the politicians. So I just had to say, I do believe that we are your clients.
Sure.
Yeah, thank you for not arresting us. Thank you for letting us have our say.
Cheryl said, he's talking so much, I guess this is his chance to speak since the choke. Yeah, he wouldn't shut up. Oh my God. Mojo, put him on the chittering delivery list. What's the status on her mishandling of the fund? Jim, she is, the eviction is still ongoing. Yes, Imuna, he needs to go. But the mishandling of the fund, the millions of dollars that Lori Lightfoot, another Democrat, said was missing, it is hush, hush. No one has said a word about where that money is, the lost millions, okay? So as much as they keep, the ones who are on her side keep saying people are picking on her and but look at all, she craves the attention. She puts herself out there. She's the one who named herself super mayor. She's the one who's always on social media bragging about, I'm doing this with her God complex. I'm doing this for the people. I'm doing that. So stop blaming the media for showcasing her. She's putting herself out there. Chubbs wig sale coming soon. I have Tiffany wigs for sale. You get the money, I keep your wig. We'll be mailing it out. Maybe not. Oh God, Chubbs. Sashay your way off that mic. Right, Cammy, I got sick of him. Oh my God. Yeah, she's arrogant. But now, as you can see, hit the like button, folks. Stop blaming the media. She loves the media. She's always out filming, recording. Look at what I'm doing. I got the kids in the bouncy house, the food giveaway, the bingo for the elderly. She's the one who's putting herself out there. I mean, Michael. Oh, that's okay, Michael. Okay, that's all right. Hit the like button for us. We're glad you're here. Oh my God.
Good evening, everyone. My name is William. I am a South Holland resident, and to our mayor, to our supervisor, and to our board, and to our residents, all's not lost. So to the young lady who says she lives here, there's going to be an election come up. If she lives here, she has to voice her opinion. I know she doesn't live here. Okay, no argument. When we go to the polls, while the young man and this young lady who's been videoing all this time, getting clicks, there's real people's lives being affected here. We do over 50 events for seniors, for youth, for single moms, single dads, handicapped, all inclusive. Every event that's been held in Thornton Township, we've never had any events, never an arrest, never anyone out of order. So you as a resident, you're saying this is what we want. What's fair is this. Go to the polls and make certain that your voice is heard. And what's fair is that if these are the services that you deserve, go to the polls. Don't let them get the clicks. The clicks is what they are. But I refuse to be a township resident and allow people like this to come into our town and play nickel-dime games with my real life. I refuse to do that. So what's important is that we went to the caucus, now you want to be disruptive. Give me 3 minutes, man. Give me my 3 minutes. We went to a caucus, and we went to the court. And what's more important is that our rights were violated. This is 2024, okay? So why is it that in 2024, we have someone suppressing our votes of civil rights? That's what's more important. But we must come out, if you can sign an affidavit, if you have not, make certain that you put a person that's in office who's going to represent you. Not someone who's going all this debate, act like they want to do the work. Because you have real issues at your home like I do. I need a person who is willing to come and to serve in compassion with us supervisor has. They cannot beat her, so they're trying to cheat her. But all that lost. Go to the polls and make certain that your voice is being heard, because that's what I can do. That's what, for me in my house, we will serve the Lord. So I appreciate you. I love you. All's not done. For all those naysayers who think that he's going to be out of office, let me be the first to say for every news media, she will win her seat. Take that to the bank. Because the God he's for you, he's more than the whole world against you. Okay, so we will stand and see the salvation of the Lord on our enemies.
All right, now he decided to get up and preach a sermon. Don't talk, Pinky said, don't talk civil rights. Isn't this guy on the clock back at the town? Probably. Whose man is this, as the kids say? Who is this guy? Cheryl said it's Reverend Lair. I can't, a jellyback mammy man. He looks tardy. Yeah, he, you know, as soon as he started talking, we knew whose side he was on. Malcolm X would have, he would have torn this guy up. Democrats will vote her back in. Right. He needs to sit down somewhere. Michael, he's got a big mouth for a lapdog. Yes. Cammy said he's sassy. Yes. Zesty. Bro, you aren't Johnny Cochran or Malcolm X. No, he's not. No, don't take it to the bank. You'll get ripped off. All right, here we go. Almost done.
That means people that's the answer. Thank you so much, Lord. God bless.
Is there anybody else? Okay, can we include you? Yeah, I agree.
We have to be respectful of everybody. You might not agree with everybody, but they're doing it, but be respectful. Now, when this man was talking, because when you were talking, we gave you the same space.
You don't even now, stop. She has the floor, let her talk.
Well, what I'm saying, give everybody the same respect that you want us to give you.
Okay, all right. All right.
I'm not here to argue. I just want to question that. You all want to take this out of the street, take out the street. But my friend is respectful.
Did you hear what she said? If you want to take it in the street, we can take it in the street. What's that old lady gonna do? Cheryl said, Seeley, sit down. That wig and the hat combo. Oh God, this chat is on fire. Woo! Hit that like button, folks. Oh my God.
When somebody calls to be respectful, let them say what they have to say. It's okay to disagree with somebody, but it's the way you disagree. That's all I'm saying. I might not like what he said, I might not like what you said, but I'll give you the right to say it. Right. And that's all I'm saying. Give you the right to say your piece. Like you all gave me my right to say that, but you did not. Right. That's all I'm saying. I'm just here to ask.
All right, thank you so much. So look, that's what I said. I already said that.
You just hit the same
thing.
thing. I'm just gonna say, I
thank everybody for someone else.
and I appreciate people saying
The
the
problem, now, I see why you got to trust me in the building.
So I'm gonna say what I say. I'm not gonna order because it's not your meeting.
You're out of order. Thank you, thank you.
She told her, the Superman told her she was out of order, but she let the other lady who was saying nice things about the Superman, she let her talk. She didn't tell her she was out of order. So you see how she operates. You see how it is. Right, Lisa? what are they gonna do but get hurt and break a bone? Give Scrooge his hat back. Chubbs. So the other lady, now this lady who she told was out of order, she spoke against her earlier for those that are just joining. Right, Lanita? We're still looking for the millions, the missing millions. Okay, here we go.
That's the problem. Now I get this is why people have security, this is why people get advice, because you got people always out of order. So anyway, I'm gonna conclude with this. I gave everybody the right and respect to be heard because there's no me. I don't have to sit here and listen to it, right? So I respect because I care about residents. I sat here and listened to whatever anybody wanted to say, despite not having a call, despite not being able to have insurance. What you need to put in the lab and on the camera is that these trustees did not show up. Trustee Khan, trustee Cook did not show up to take care of the business of the residents of Thornton Township. That's facts. Get out of the noise and the mess. That's distraction. The truth is, we have insurance now. We've been fighting for insurance since they didn't show up to the previous meeting to handle the business. And now that we have insurance, no one showed up to vote to take care of the business. It's like, come on. We have to do better, guys. We have to hold people accountable that's not handling the business for you. Now today, I have to make the decisions of shutting down things. That's why I said to everybody, anybody wants to listen to me. Why people distracting you with noise. That's harsh. If people that really, really depend on Thornton Township services, especially those buses, y'all have no idea how many records we take to the doctor. How many people are on chemo? You want to talk to Ms. Linda? Ms. Linda is a manager over at Transportation, Thornton Township Transportation. Tell them about what's going on.
Yes, my name is Linda Terrell, and I work for the Transportation Department. And I gotta tell you, our people, we have seniors that can't get to the store. We have seniors who can't get to the store by themselves. They're on walkers, wheelchairs, and everything else. We have dialysis patients. They count on our service. They can't make it to dialysis, and they're wondering why. We're in the twilight hour, and we're telling them that we don't have transportation, that we can't book their transportation. We need their transportation back in place like yesterday. Because it's been 2 days. I've been talking to them, and they told me, I can't book a trip for you now. As of now, it's a further notice. And that's not good. It's like, I have to eat. How am I gonna get my food? You know, I've been down for 3 days. Why didn't they tell me this last week? You know, this is a serious thing. You know, it's, you know, not coming to a board member, this is very serious for some seniors. It's not like, oh, they just didn't hear. You know what your policy? You know, you have people that potentially can't be laid off from work. The bus drivers. What are we gonna tell them? What are you gonna tell me? I'm going, if there's no passengers, I don't know. There's no passengers, the bus drivers, what are they gonna do? And those poor seniors, they've been calling, and they're like, this can't happen. What do you mean? You can't take me to the store? I'm like, man, I'm so sorry. I said, as soon as I find out something this evening, I'll give you a call. You know, this is playing into like we don't have mothers, we don't have fathers, you know, and for them not to get to the store, you know, a lot of times we can't take them because we're working. But to have a service like we have in place right now, that's a wonderful thing. And they always tell me how they appreciate our service. They tell me all the time. I don't know what I would do without this service. It's a free service. You're all, most of the time they're on time. 99.9% of the time they are on time. You know, they can always call us if they're at the doctor's office a little bit later than what they expected. We'll adjust their trips, and they're very grateful for us. So, you know, we need to get together. We really do. You know, it's not about pictures on buses. It's not about I didn't agree to this meeting. You know, you need to. It's not about we need to stop playing games with people's lives. Right. And only one way. Layoffs. Seniors who are not using, seniors who can't make it to the doctor. You have to picture in your mind. You know, a senior coming in here will walk, and she's trying to She don't have it. You know, she go back, she's taking it over to the store. So I suggest, you know, we need to address the bottleneck and, deal with it appropriately. And everybody is right there, and I'm sure she will tell you that. That's it. All I have to say.
Wow.
This is our city service department, they had an awesome event this evening, he's talking about you there. I'm Sneaker, city service manager, y'all heard from the last meeting. It is a pleasure to be here, but this is that day, for Thornton Township. It's unfortunate that the other trustees could not come, so we can render services, continue to render services to the city. We had an amazing day, our social educators are amazing. A lot of things were expecting it today due to us being kind of closed last week. A few people have reached out to myself and Marcia regarding our meals. It's sad. I don't know if the residents are aware, a lot of things like kitchenettes, they're not able to like cook, so they really rely on our lunch program. We still serve meals on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday for the seniors to do about 1,000 this week at a cost of $1.50. I don't know what we need to do as Thornton Township residents, something to change. Change that come. We got like, it's the same thing for Thornton Township. So what did your vendors say? Because I know we asked our vendors to hold on with us, and I know that they have not been paid. What did the vendors say?
Steve Brown, I suggest she actually worked, close with John, she do, the bill for our cable, John.
Our vendor has agreed to work with us.
She said what you say?
Our vendor has agreed to work with us.
He has agreed to work with us as of now, but he hasn't been paid in what, 2.5 months? So, now some, triple zero, 4 zeros on bill list, don't be surprised, okay? Thank you. So, okay.
This morning, I was at the news. The news said the trustees.
Oh, God. Okay, look who's back. Look who's back. How much did she pay this woman?
Will be here. So how do you know it was a meeting? You had to know about the meeting. So you had to know the news that you didn't know about the meeting. But this morning I dropped my dog off at the groomers. Guess who I seen up at the pancake house? Your trustees. In the meeting.
Okay, so this woman's talking about she saw the 2 trustees who won't come to any of the meetings at the pancake house while she was dropping her dog off at the groomers. Hey, I hear a lot of wig jokes, but they're all still, oh my God. I heard the attorney was driving with no lights after the meeting. She's lucky no one thought she was doing a drive-by on that side of town. Jim, hey, I hear, okay. Year supply of McDonald's. She went out so she and the wig could get a sip of that good old gin and juice. Woo, here we go.
That was in the meeting. That's all it was there, yeah. That's in the meeting. I got to use that case. That case is more important than our township. And our insurance. Okay.
Again, notice now, since this lady is for super mayor, she's not telling her you're out of order, like she did with the other lady who doesn't agree with her politics. Okay.
I was 7 news reporters. Yeah, was there. My nose is I'm going there and sat down in the middle of the meeting. And just looked around the screen and then I got through that. But I'm like, you said you didn't know about this meeting tonight.
They know it. We said that.
The news said, they said they didn't know about the meeting this morning. tonight.
Everybody knows, everybody knows. They even get statements and comments to different news outlets about you're not showing up today. We posted 48 hours prior to, so everyone got the post, everyone gets the email as a board member. Everyone knows that we are having this meeting. And they, when they had their special meeting last Friday, we was calling a meeting to pay for the insurance, if we got it, which we got it, thank God. And then all.
And I agree. Michael said that's a Maxine Waters, James Brown win. Cheryl, I agree. If she can afford a dog groomer, can't she afford food? Remember, she was a lady in the car going to get the free box of food. So it's just another scam. Valerie, Happy New Year to you as well. Everyone who's here, hit that like button for us. Florida Evans. Oh God, this chat is fire. Oh my God. Chubbs, if it wasn't for those trustees, I'd rather be eating pancakes than they're listening to those fools. You got that right. Cammy said at this point she's a Sam Jackson character from Django Unchained, and Tiff is Leo's character. Woo, hilarious. It's almost over, folks.
Also to pass the tax levy, because we have to pass it before the 31st, which is tomorrow. So we are real crucial, and we really care about, I'll say that, we really care about deadlines. We try to make those deadlines. But it's up to the board members to show up. Either way, you vote no or yes. You have that option. If you vote no, it does not pass at all. You just show up and it fails. So there's no reason for no one not to show up to a board meeting. Because as I stated, the grid line is 2-2. It'll be 2 votes on one side, 2 votes on the other, and it will not move. So for you not to show up is childish, and I think they're playing with. And Michael, you're absolutely right. This meeting didn't have to go on and drag on, but she keeps reiterating so people realize she keeps spewing her lies and blaming everything on the 2 trustees. And several of you have typed in the comment section, what about the missing money? Of course, none of that would be addressed. Of course not. Michael Johnson, I would be rich if I had a hair and nail shop in that town. You sure would. And Muna, you would think Tiffany would help her buy another wig since she's her lappy. Oh my God. Woo! Residents' lives, and the residents started to see that. I just hope y'all hear that and are actually putting the truth out and not fake information. That's all I want moving forward. The truth to be out and not lies because people trying to get clicks and views off of drama and not reality. Reality is they're not taking care of the business of the people. That's our reality. So I'm gonna conclude with thank you guys for coming out. I want to thank everybody for allowing us to utilize our chambers here to host this meeting due to the fact we don't have insurance. Tomorrow will be a sad day for the township. I hate to bring the New Year's in like that, but we will have to stop a lot of services at Thornton Township. But as you hear and see from your supermayor, the persons or people that have called this script in our township government. As Trustee Carlisle, and I say that she always lies, and if catching her, I show the news. No one clears it up and put the truth out, but we do. And then also Trustee Chris Gonzalez. There are 2 individuals that are being puppeteered by Napoleon Harris, that is Jones. And I've always told y'all this, and now I'm gonna connect the dots, and they said EOTT. So I'm connecting the dots for the record, so you can follow along and understand what's before you and the masterminds behind the mess. And people want to take up your verbiage, but they don't want to do the work. Everybody wants the titles, don't want to put in the work. And I've been putting in the work since day one when I came into office here. I had a $4.6 million deficit. The deficit for Township on the Franklin Corral. Who would have thought, right? And when I came in, I cleaned all that up. You know, with $8 million, $9 million surplus in all our counties. If you're over, all right. So that's pretty much it, folks. So what are your thoughts? That's pretty much okay. That you see all the people who were there at the meeting. And I need to read a few comments before we go. Happy New Year, yes, to you, Valerie, and everyone else. Cheryl said records show it was not in a deficit. Thank you, Cheryl. So she tells people, you know, these things and they don't go and check it out. They just listen blindly. I need to read Lanita's comment.
Thank you, Chubbs. These folks are too dependent on government to solve their problems. Riding a bus is the least of the city problems. Take an Uber or rideshare. Get your family to take you. Thank you, Lanita. And that's what I'm saying. She acts like she has a God complex and she's taking care of these people. Right. I will pin that comment because I agree with you, Lanita. Cheryl says, Tiffany, no one calls her Superman but herself. Right, Michael, that's what I was talking about. And so, yeah, this over here. The dots will be connected by the audit. Well, Chad, yeah, Laurie Lightfoot, she conducted the audit and millions of dollars are missing. No one says anything about that. Records show, right. Florida, Happy New Year to you, love. I just know she did not say she put the truth out there. That's what she always says, Imuna. Bumquishas are Tiffany's fan base. Right. All these people who she plays this God complex with. And like she has, you know, she's God and she has to take care of them. And that's how, you know, Valerie said, joined late, but looks like it's been another great one. Oh, it has. We've had a ball. And, you know, that's not their job. So tell me, what do you think, folks? You know how I feel. I gave you my synopsis. I told you how I feel about what she's saying. I just feel that Lanita said on Esther's back. I feel really that she buys votes. She is always doing, here is a bingo game, free food, free toys. And it's not, I don't think that she cares for the people so much. Again, you give people something. That's the Democratic way. You give people something. Guess what? Newsflash. They vote for you. Magical how that works. And so that's what Beetlejuice did a good job. Yes, Michael. Lori Lightfoot exposed her. Michael said, yes, God complex. She makes everyone seem poor and helpless. That's the Democratic way, Michael. And, if you stick with the Democrats, you'll never have anything. They don't want you to be successful. They keep you down so that you remain dependent on them. That's the Democratic way. All the church talk and running around with a married con, ex-con. Yeah, right, Mojo. That's why I'm saying you can't take these people seriously, especially when they start talking about God. I'm like, oh God, I have to turn. I don't want to hear it. Cheryl said, I don't understand why she's lying all of this and she's not eligible for the position. Yeah, she's just, I don't know what she's doing. She's straight up Democrat, and I can't stand her. That's what Tina says. Chad, she's another, I don't believe in banks. I keep it under a mattress in a safe, blah, blah. Yeah. Slavery mentality. Right, Mayor? Exactly. Immune, I hope it all backfires on her like Kamala. Those illegals did not vote for Kamala. Facts. And so, folks, that's just where we are. And tell me what your thoughts are. I know this is a farce. Those of you who've been here on the channel long enough, you know how I feel. Michael, yes. Michael. She has programs just like James Clyburn's fish fries. Feed people, boom, you get their votes. And that's not right. You're buying votes. If Republicans or conservative candidates did half the things that these Democrats did, oh my God, it would be all over. That's illegal. You can't do that. But because they're Democrats, no one says anything. The double standard. Lanita, Aunt Esther got a free turkey and ham, so she rides or dies for Tiffany. Facts. Oh my God. Michael, where are we here? I tried to catch all of your here we go. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to keep up with all your comments. She's no longer the supervisor, but she's still the mayor, right? And you know, she's suing Napoleon, the guy that kept her out and wouldn't let the people. This is gonna all play out. We'll see how that goes. She's making people think that blacks only want handouts, right? Cheryl. And it's sad the older people that she has fooled, they don't know that she doesn't give a care about them, but she wants their votes because she wants to retain power. That's all it's about. Mojo, she actually passed out cups of chitterlings to the residents. Amuna, some of our people will never learn. Exactly. And, someone giving you free gifts, forget that. What are your policies? If not, you're going to wind up just like Chicago when they got rid of Lori Lightfoot and now Brandon Johnson. Okay, so, no. Look at the conservative candidates. What are their policies? You keep voting for Democrats, and then this is what you get. And I feel bad for people like Prosperity. She lives in Chicago. She's been a conservative 20 plus years, but she's suffering because of the way other people vote. Chubbs, Miss Rowland, you have the wisdom that I wish Dems would get, but there's only one Miss Rowland. Thank you, Chubbs. Her eyes look strange, like she's a living AI. Michael, Cheryl, she really can't do anything but talk because her bond is not active. No day-to-day decision. Yeah. The toy scam. Okay, Mojo. I'll have to drop that link for you. She knew. So she was supposed to pass out food boxes and toys for the people with children. And but she and some of her cronies went out there just to talk trash. Of course, she live streamed it. As much as she keeps talking about the media is focusing on her, she's bringing the focus to herself. She live streams everything, and she's always in the news trying to be seen. So she did, let me see, I'll find it for you. What she did was live streamed, and she was just out there talking trash. She live streamed it from Facebook, telling people how bad those two trustees are, and the reason that she didn't have the food boxes and the reason she didn't have the toys for people's children were because of the two trustees. I just dropped that link for you. Lanita, that's what I'm saying. Lanita, you picked up on that. How many times did she say I? With her, it's always I. It's never what she and the trustees or anyone else that works for the city has done. It's I. Everything is I. Right, Tina? She does everything for photo ops. Yes, Mojo, check it out. That video has thousands of views. She live streamed it on Facebook, and so I just went live, and while she was live streaming, I was live streaming. And so she just used that time to just lambaste those two trustees. And then the older lady with the wig, she drove up and again talking trash, one of her flunkies. Amuna said, I feel Blackson got it wrong when he said she's intelligent. No, she's not intelligent at all, but she's very cunning and crafty. There's a difference. Amuna, I like that. Yes. Now that's good. She is crafty and cunning, just like you know who, Satan. And she knows, again, especially the older Black Americans, those of you who've been here on the channel for a while, you get them emotional. And if someone's Black, you don't say anything bad about them. I don't care if they steal millions of dollars. You don't say anything. And that's the mentality that a lot of older Black Americans have, because they were mistreated. The ones who grew up with Jim Crow, They don't care how much wrong a Black person does. I'm sticking by them, and they feel like that person is being attacked because they're Black, but no, they're being attacked because they, first of all, with her, with the missing millions, now, if you're a public servant, you can't pick and choose the questions that you're going to answer. And that's what she does when she's called on her nonsense. Someone can ask her a simple question, and when they asked her about the money, she and her cronies wasted taxpayer money when they were living off the taxpayer's dime in Vegas, eating steak and shrimp and the nice expensive hotels on the taxpayer's dime. The reporter asked her, she looked at him and she just said, and smiled. So you act like you're a savior to these people, but you're also ripping them off. Right, Chad? Chubbs, the jail cell is waiting on you, and so is Big Bertha. Chubbs! Oh, Chubbs is being bad again. Oh my God. You can't make this up. I love it. And so, again, those of you who are new to the channel, I talk about this all the time, but especially with older Black Americans. They went through Jim Crow and they went through discrimination. And so it's very difficult to get them to see, no, people aren't attacking this person because they're Black. They're attacking them because of their actions. That's hard to show them. You could put her and Kamala's IQ together and you still couldn't get to 100. Oh, Michael. Woo! That was a deep cut, Michael. Reminds me of one of my favorite Rod Stewart songs. The first cut is the deepest. Baby, I know the first cut is the deepest. Oh, I love that song. Rod Stewart, yeah. Yeah, hit the like button for us, folks. I hate we didn't. Can I get a few more likes? Michael says, I'm 69 Black and I went through Jim Crow. Michael, you're one of the few who are like people on this channel who say, I don't care what color you are. If it's either right or it's wrong, Michael. Thank you for that info, Michael. But that's the problem that I see. A lot of the older Black Americans who lived through Jim Crow, oh my God, you better not say anything about someone Black. Oh yeah, oh, no problem, Mayor. So Michael, that's good that you're able to overcome what you lived through. And, you were able to rise above that. Some people just aren't. Oh, Cheryl, you're 63 and went through Jim Crow. Thank you for that information, love. So if you two, if people would have an open mind, but again, a lot of older Black Americans that I talk to, particularly those that had some really bad experiences during Jim Crow. No, it's hard to get them to, no one's attacking this person because they're Black, but this is what they're doing over here. And it's difficult. Cheryl, I have a very open mind and get attacked all the time. Cheryl, don't give up. I'm glad you keep your open mind. Oh my God. Michael, I used to be a brainwashed Democrat until 2010. All right. Welcome to our side, Michael. All right. Chad, I was raised in a bipartisan family, half Democrat and half Republican. I turned out an independent. Okay, Chad. Immuna, Stockholm Syndrome. Oh my God. Yes, it's no joke. I learned about Stockholm Syndrome in psychology. I think that's why psychology was always one of my favorite classes. Chubb, speaking of Rod Stewart, Big Bertha singing Tiffany, do you think I'm sexy? Oh God, Chubbs is being naughty. If you want my body and you think I'm sexy. Yeah, that's another one of my favorites. I love Rod Stewart. I have his greatest hits. Yes. Woo. I have one more thing to share with you. We're almost into the new year. And if you want, I'll get off. But if you want to stay for a few more minutes, I'll share something else with you that just popped up. So Tiffany Henyard, apparently, this just popped up. She's created a cancer foundation. Now, I'm sorry, folks. I don't know about you, but until you tell me what happened to those millions of dollars, I'm not sending you any money. What the heck? Get the heck out of here. So let me see what this is about. If it's interesting, we'll watch it. If not, I'll stop. But this just popped up as we were talking about this trustee meeting. Yeah, Mojo. I was in college at the time. I was young. Let's see, was I in college yet? I was younger, and I never understood. Yeah, Mayor Marion Barry. And again, when you're young, you see things, and you're like, well, why is that? But you're like, well, okay. I never understood why he was caught in a hotel smoking crack with some hookers, I think. And when it came time to be elected, he was reelected. Again, I was younger, so I was like, I was like, well, what's that about? Now, this guy is a mayor. And again, I was younger. I didn't understand it. But as I started to do research, I started to understand the psyche of why people would do that. And Chubb says, stay as long as you want. Thank you, Chubbs. Cheryl said that is old from the previous cancer foundation. This isn't new. This just popped up when I was talking to you guys, Cheryl. So I haven't had a chance to view it. So is this something? It just popped up as you see? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this just popped up. Michael says, I remember not being able to try on shoes in a store. I laugh at these young Black Democrats today crying racism. Michael, exactly. When I hear young people talking about, oh, I'm being discriminated against, I'm like, oh, boy or girl, bye. Stop it. If you're not someone who has lived through Jim Crow, and I'm not old enough to have lived through it, but if you haven't lived through Jim Crow, you cannot come to me and tell me how badly you're being mistreated. And I don't want to hear about white supremacy and racism holding you back. I don't want to hear it unless you are someone who has had to withstand Jim Crow. I tell my high school students, I don't want to hear it. You don't have any excuses. There are too many programs in place. If you want to be a success, you can. You talk to the wrong person. Cheryl says, I live in DC. Wow. Thank you for that info, Cheryl. Speaking of a mayor caught, remember Andrew Gilliam? Yes, Michael, yes. Mayor said Florida. That happened in Washington years ago. Mayor Marion Barry. I remember him. Let me see what this is about. I created a cancer foundation. What is this chick talking about?
Out of order. Stop. This is public comment. You will be escorted out if y'all want to keep disrupting the meeting. This is public comment. Please stop.
It is now time for Ms. Shamika Atkins to speak, please. Ms. Atkins. Waited patiently for everyone else to speak. Please let her speak, please. Go ahead, Ms. Atkins.
Hello, everyone. My name is Shamika Atkins. I too represent Record Holdings, and I also would like to know that if we do bring our business here, will we be treated the same as if we're being treated in Boston, or will they be better treated?
You just battered me.
Is this not a kangaroo court? Michael, I'm sorry to hear that, love. So again, Michael, if you live through that, I will listen to what you have to say. But these kids these days, when my students come up telling me that, no, wrong answer. Cammie, they stopped me when I was shoplifting. Racism. Okay, Cammie. Okay, here we go. Yes, the Democrats, Jim Crow. and racism. Yeah, that's them. And they tried to lie and put it on the Republicans. Okay, here we go. So this video just popped up as we were talking, so I'll share it with you.
Okay, I'm sorry. You're right.
He's supposed to be doing that.
You're right. You're right.
Nobody from Thornton Township.
You're absolutely right. I do have that address down here.
But he should be telling you where he lives.
You are correct.
They all live in South.
Okay, y'all out of order, please. Next is Keisha Tubbs.
We've been real cool tonight. We ain't gonna ask you. A lot of boxes.
This is the
All right, let me get rid of the commercial. All right. Imuna said it's actually a scam charity foundation. Yeah, it just popped up while I was we were doing this. And I was like, what the heck? She's starting a foundation. I'm definitely not contributing. Where are the millions, Tiffany?
I was only just entered my teenage years, but I really got to know what a community was. Even back then, even though I wasn't Dutch. but I got to really know a lot of our neighbors who happen to be Dutch, and you know what? They're just like me. They're the same kind of people that I am. Same, just like everybody here today. The community's all changed, yet you're all just like me. We all look a little different. I feel like I've seen it. I feel it. Every day in my community where I live, I feel it. I see it. I just, and I was so lucky to be able to be elected the Township Supervisor. You know, that's what we do is social services. Everything we do is humanitarian. Every day, every hour of the day, we're talking about how we're going to help people. That's my job to do that. Could you imagine having a job that makes you feel so good and so fulfilled that every single thing you do, you feel wonderful about? My goodness. That's what I've always wanted to do, and I never really realized that's what I wanted to do, but I always knew that I wanted to get people together and compromise, help each other. Let's make this community comfortable for every one of us. That's what we're supposed to do, because when I'm comfortable and you're comfortable and she's comfortable and we're all comfortable. And is that we're all trying to reach some kind of a comfort level where we can go to sleep at night, put our heads on the pillow and feel comfortable about our community? A college is here. South Suburban College, Thornton Community College is here in my community. I could walk, but I still don't do that. I could walk even in the summertime across the street to the college and probably only about 5 or 6 blocks over to the township, but I still don't do that. But anyway, I want to thank you for this award. It means a great deal to me, but I want to tell you that I think this is what I was made to do. I love this community. I love my people here that live here. I love everybody that I've ever met, even people I didn't like. After a while, I got to love them. There's something good about everybody, you know? You don't even have to look that hard.
All right, so here we go.
Yes, I do. I got more, but I can go on for days. She didn't belong in it.
Is Keisha Tubbs here?
They want to throw me out.
I too represent
Mind your own
coaching,
business.
and I also would like
Who
to
the hell are you?
know that if we do
Who the hell are you?
bring our business here,
leave it alone so I can hear what's going on.
will we treat it the same as if we're being treated
Get
in
your hand off.
Dalton, or would it be better treatment?
You just battered me. Okay.
Thank you.
Can you believe these people? Oh my God. This is Matt yet Cammy. Oh my God. Oh boy. Yeah, it's just a clown show every time they have a meeting.
See it?
Trina Downs made news with a golf club. Lacey has a firearm in a public meeting oh my God. So they're doing all kinds of crazy stuff.
He's already out there.
Okay, I'm sorry, you're right.
Well, so-
You're right, you're right.
Nobody. I love you. Yes, my kids are blue right now.
You're absolutely
You're right.
correct.
I do have the address down here, though. They did.
I was a private official.
You are
They all live in South Wayne.
I can say anything.
No matter where they live, they
Please, next
Let's
is,
not do that.
next is Keisha Tubbs. Keisha Tubbs.
We can real quick, guys. We ain't gonna, we can cutting that out.
I want the attention on myself. Yes, I do. I got more that I can go on for days. She didn't belong in that scene. Yes, it does.
Is Keisha Tubbs here?
They had no one to chair the meeting. It's illegal.
Oh, okay.
Two 10-year-old boys have been.
Okay. What do you think, folks? Thank you, Chubbs. All right, let me get rid of this. Hold on. Yeah, what do you think, folks?
Last name Hopkins.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll let him through it. Say we've got a former trustee. This is honorable in front of my name. We got a loose cannon attorney up here too. I want your card after the meeting. No?
Ebony
You're out of
Hopkins.
order.
I'm sorry. Apologize, man.
My name is Ebony Hopkins. I represent Rucker Holdings. I have a question. My question is, I want to know if we do business here in South Holland, will we be receiving the same treatment that we're receiving in Dalton? Or the mistreatment, I should say. We have valid permits, we're unable to move forward. We're fined for no valid reason. Court dates after court dates. All we ask is for fair treatment. Allow us to bring business to Dalton. Allow our community to help our community. Thank you.
Nice job.
Thank you.
You really make me want to know what's going on.
A lot. I'll let you know who you in.
Awesome.
Last name Williams, start with Tanika Williams.
It's awesome. They got all these people to come out here.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I represent Rucker Holding Company. My question is, I want to know, if we bring business here, will we get the same treatment here as we're getting in Dalton?
Is Keisha Tubbs there? Okay. Julie Pierce.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good evening.
To the supervisor, board of trustees, all my father's children here. I don't have much. I just wanted to know, last meeting, I was not allowed to come into the meeting because of the overflow. From what I understand, we have 168,800 people in Thornton Township. If 2 people from each community came, what would happen? So they can't fit here. So what is the protocol of having a meeting downstairs? Thank you.
Keith Price. Keith Price.
One of the cronies, one of the henchmen, of course.
One thing that I'm shocked at is the behavior, period here. Seems like it's a witch hunt. We're at a township meeting, we should be discussing township business. There's 17 municipalities in the township. I don't know what y'all went through. I don't. Well, can't tell you what to speak about. Which means there's 17 mayors.
Right, that's right.
That they should be talking to about coming into their cities or villages, not at a township meeting. If your problem is with Dalton, that should be handled at a Dalton meeting. Other than that, I hope everybody learn how to work together. Because she's in the seat if you like it or not.
Thank you.
Audience public comments.
All right, thank you. Next on the agenda is reports and presentations. Okay. Everybody got out of order. Guys.
Commander Lacey, are you on duty in Dalton?
Okay, y'all out of order. You guys don't want us to conduct our.
So how would know you're here when you got
Y'all in the hallway discussing. Next on the agenda is reports and presentations.
Happy New Year, Lanita. You're out. Okay, Happy New Year, love. Thank you for coming. All right. I'll let some more of this play if some of you want to hang around. All right.
Board of Trustees, do y'all have any reports or presentations? No? All right, next is approval of minutes. Can I have a motion to approve minutes from board meeting held on September 13, 2022 at 6 p.m.? Is there a motion?
I make the motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there a motion and second? Please call the roll. Oh, any discussion? Please call the roll.
Trustee Washington,
Yes.
trustee Gonzalez,
Yes.
trustee Jones, trustee Gray Everett,
Yes.
supervisor Henyard.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Next is old business. Can I have a motion to approve the general fund? Is there a motion to approve the general fund? We don't bills, approval of bills.
So this was before all this madness happened, I guess. Anyway, again, folks, so when people are talking about people are attacking her for no reason, that's not true. And let me see, where do we get to the part where she talks about her Cancer Foundation? I was going to find that for you. 2345. I'll get there because I told you that's what I was going to play for. 2345, and then we'll get out of here. All right. Okay, here we go.
Something else that we will be announcing and talking about tomorrow is meal of the month. I did speak to Keith Price. He's now the manager of the food pantry, and he basically came up with the same concept as I, which is having fresh produce in the boxes and also doing meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and mixed vegetables will be in the boxes tomorrow.
Okay, do you all want me to stay on until the new year comes in? If you do, type yes in the chat box. If not, I will play this small snippet and get off. If you want me to stay, I will. Just type yes. All right. Wow, Michael, you've been a vegan for 27 years. I bet you're healthy, Michael. Wow. Oh my God. Mojo says yes. Okay, anyone else? I know Chubbs does because he asked me to stay on longer. All right, I'll play this. I want you to hear this. Tina said, yeah, okay. All right. Here we go.
So if you come to the Thornton Ridge High School tomorrow, you can get a fresh produce box, and then you can get a feature meal for that day for your family.
So again, there she is, always giving out boxes of food, and just these are gifts for votes, people. We know what's going on here.
So please come by while supplies last. It's first come, first serve. And if someone do not get one, you can always go to our food pantry and pick one up from Keith Price. Something else that I'm doing that I'm really, really big on, that's dear to my heart, is I'm real big on a cancer foundation. I have created Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation, and what that entails is helping everybody within the 17 municipalities with services such as well services
services and resources, such as if you need help paying for chemo, radiation, your medicine, your wigs, your prosthetic, your breasts, things of that nature, even helping you in housing. Because I know firsthand how that feels to just not have help when my mom had breast cancer. So I want to make sure that I put that out there to the public and to everybody, that it goes to any 17 municipality. You cannot live in Chicago to benefit from this foundation. It's strictly for people that live in the 17 communities. We are doing a cancer walk October 4th, and how this room was filled. I will hope you guys will come out for that cause. We will start right at Food for Less parking lot, and we will walk west, going across the Unity Bridge, and we will walk 15 miles. So
okay, so Mojo said all lies. Michael, there it is, right out of her line with mouth. Michael, what did she lie about? Because some of you live there and you know better than the rest of us. She means help herself. They won't see a dime. Right? How can you trust a person and there are millions of dollars that have not been accounted for, according to the audit from another Democrat, Lori Lightfoot? Michael, yep, very healthy, 6'1", 175 pounds. I walk 3 to 4 miles round trip when I go to the grocery store at 69. Michael, you're very healthy, love. Good. Mojo, what did Carmen say, love? Tell us. Chubbs, Michael, wish I was a vegan, but McDonald's keeps calling my name. Woo! Yeah, Michael and Mojo, look at Carmen. She knows it's a scam. Okay. Yeah, some of you already know. So now she said her mother had breast cancer. Was that a lie too? I mean, you don't know. Okay, I'll wait for you to answer that. Let me play this. These are all. So did she do all of these things that she said she was going to do, or no? Those of you who live nearby who would know, tell me. I'm waiting to hear from you. Because some of you know. Pinky, Michael Johnson, we weigh the same as you, I'm sure. Oh, Pinky. Woo! That's all right. I'm waiting to hear from Mojo as well as Michael. So was she lying about that, guys? Did she collect any money? Did she actually use it for people who have cancer? Or was that a scam? What's going on with that? Mojo says she showed up at Carmen's door begging her to lie to the public about the foundation. Mojo! Woo! Oh my God, no, all these truth bombs. Oh, she asked Carmen to lie about it. Oh, wow. Woo! Oh, goodness gracious. All right, here, let me let this finish playing. Mojo, any more info you have, type it, love, since you live there.
Anybody that's up for the challenge or that feel they can make it, please show up. You can walk, ride, or drive. And yes, we got bikes. We have motorcycle clubs. We have all kinds of people that is joining us in this movement because you never know when you need this resource as well. So always be about the cause. Last but not least, even though I know we got another meeting, the kids' Halloween dance party will be Sunday, October 30th from 4 to 6 p.m. And I do believe that will be here in the basement. So please stay tuned for upcoming advertisements. We do place them on our website, and we also send out emails and text passes as well. So I just want to make sure that everybody here at upcoming events and the things that is going on with myself. Any board members, y'all got anything to report or add? Okay. All right. James, did you want to talk about today's one?
Yeah. Can you hear me? We're planning on.
Right, Imuna. Big Tiff is fleeing when this new administration walks in. Yeah, and I was saying that, Pinky, I really feel, because she is under investigation, and I hope she's getting her ducks in order, because I have a feeling, when this new administration comes in, yeah, she hopefully is getting herself together. and maybe moving to another country because I think they're going to come after her, which they should, because they need to find out what happened to all that money. Okay, Mojo said you never really found out the truth if her mother had it or not. Okay. Charles, I hope she's not that low to say her mother has breast cancer, because my dad died in 95 from stomach cancer. Yeah, I hope not. Sometimes some of my students will jokingly say something about their parents have something. I'm like, oh no, don't do that. Do not speak that into existence. So Mojo, you don't know. Okay, you don't know for a fact. All right. That's okay. Let's see what she did on her Facebook. So I don't know, folks. All right, let's see what she has. I can share. We only have 30 more minutes. And then, okay. Okay, let me show you what she has on her Facebook. I'll stop playing that video because I just wanted you to hear her tell about the Cancer Foundation. All right, hit the like button if I have any new folks in here. Okay. Close that out. And where are we here? Here we go. Okay, here we go. This is her Facebook page. She posted this 9 hours ago. All right. Remember this in your new season. Peace be still. And she's always quoting Bible scriptures. So again, give us a quote about where those the missing millions are located. And this is Nicki Minaj.
Is clearly beneath you and isn't worth your time. Remember that. Anybody that's going to take their time out to say something or do something negative to you is clearly beneath you and isn't worth your time.
So again, she's playing the victim. That people are telling all these lies on her. But what about the truths? And if people are telling lies, and when people ask her questions about the money or the way she frivolously spends the taxpayers' money, she refuses to answer. And let's see, and then some comments here. For people not to like folks, why do they follow them? I'm just asking because myself, people I don't like is blocked, and I wouldn't think about writing on their post if they were not blocked, and wouldn't follow them. Okay. So, all right. And here, okay. Look at this again. She posted this a couple of days ago. Now, I told you everything is being dumped on the trustees who will not come to the meetings. I've already told you that. Attention Thornton Township residents, I want to show you what's been happening with your government. There is a conspiracy, all right, operative word, going on, and the people behind gridlocking your services, food, transportation, senior services, kids, after school program, our committeeman Napoleon Harris, Mayor Thaddeus Jones, Trustee Carlia, she's still pronouncing the name wrong, Trustee Gonzalez, and Dalton trustees. So again, everything is someone else caused it. Nothing, nowhere does she factor her behavior in here. So then she says, I have always fought against corruption and still am. Everybody see that? These are her words. Everyone see that? Mojo, the grammar. Yeah, there's so many errors on here that I could fix. There's supposed to be a space here, space here. I've always fought against corruption and still am. I am going to show you the writing on the wall, the facts, the proof that's right in your face, and the people behind the corruption. All I ask is for you to open your eyes, ears, and heart. Stop following hate. Then she has a heart here. Answer this. If you ran a corporation and your board members don't come to work to take care of the business, missing 7 board meetings so no bills get paid and services stop, should they be removed from office for neglecting their duties as elected officials? So again, she's still, that's all she focuses on. She doesn't focus, and again, she does not focus on her wrongdoing. Michael, I'm glad Trump has RFK Jr. These foods are dangerous. Michael, they are. Cammie, my aunt passed away from breast cancer plus cervical. I'm sorry to hear that, Cammie. Chubbs, yep, Satan knows the Bible from beginning to the end. Knowledge of the Bible doesn't get her into heaven. Right, Chubbs? Tina. Michael, I totally agree with you. And RFK is perfect. Yeah. And for those that don't know, RFK went to her campaign before he went to Trump's campaign. They brushed him off and said, no, we're good. Yeah, that's what happened, folks. RFK went to her campaign and was going to help her and her campaign. They said, no, we're good. That's when he went over to Trump. So that pride and hubris will get you. So, yeah, so this is what she said. And then here's a little video.
Board meetings can take care of it.
Okay, let's start here in the beginning.
Unfortunately, our government has been gridlocked by two trustees, Trustee Chris Gonzalez and Trustee Carmen Carlisle. They both have refused to attend board meetings here at Thornton Township. If you are an elected official, your job, your duty is to show up to board meetings and take care of the people's business. They have not attended a board meeting for 60, 70 days in county, causing the township to be without insurance. I placed on the agenda a 100 historical property tax refund. I also placed on the agenda 3 different insurance that we need for our property, for a vehicle, for cyber insurance. And each time they refuse to show up and vote for what's needed for our residents. Hello, everybody. Good evening. Thank you guys for coming now on this wonderful Tuesday. I have several announcements this evening, but due to the fact that we do not have a quorum, there will not be an actual voting meeting, an actual regular scheduled board meeting this evening. Okay, guys, we do not have a quorum, so we will not be having a board meeting this evening. As you can see, it's 2 board members here. And thank you for coming out. Sorry that you didn't show up, but I just hope the news get it right. As you can see, we are all here present and willingly to have a scheduled board meeting. It saddens my heart that every time it's time to do the business and the will of the people, it gets blocked because people don't come and take their job serious. We basically have 2 scheduled meetings every single month, and our job is to come, pay the bills, pass ordinances if need be, and make sure you understand what it is that we have been doing for an entire month as relates to being board members. So I just want to point that out so you understand what's going on. And as relates to safety, we have put so many steps and things in place to make sure we assure everyone's safety here in Thornton Township.
Thornton Township Supervisor Tiffany Henyard is calling a special meeting.
Back out here live, we do know that Tiffany Henyard is on location. Henyard says that Thornton Township residents are in line, guys, listen to this, to receive a 100% property tax refund, but she says a meeting needs to take place and trustees must show up in order for that business to follow through.
Next is approval of Supervisor's 100% tax refund for all homeowners of Thornton Township.
I'd like to make a motion.
I'd like to make a motion, having done all the necessary business, I'd like to make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
While we adjourn the meeting, if right now we're here to take care of the business. So residents, see what's going on. There's no motion for an adjournment. We're here to handle the business, trustee. So, as I was stating, it was, okay, there's no second. So if you're following Robert Rules of Orders, which I advise you to adopt, you will understand how this goes. We're moving on. The residents are here today to hear about exactly what's going on as well as the township business. So we can handle the business, guys. We even got to handle something really important with our bank account. So all that's on the agenda. So adjourning for what? Why did you come to a meeting if you don't want to handle the business? Let's continue. We're here to talk about something important. We're giving away $2.2 million to the residents of Thornton Township. We are giving you guys the tax refund, something that you need, something that you all complain about as relates to your property tax. But those that don't know, this is what we have going on. Is there a motion to approve the tax refund? Is there a second? Second. Call the roll.
Trustee Graham. Trustee Gonzalez. Trustee Carlisle. Supervisor Henyard.
Yes.
Motion fails.
All right, so here we go. One of the individuals walked out of the meeting, so of course you know that means we don't have any quorum. So today we cannot take any more action as relates to the agenda items. I just want you to see for yourself the games that are being played here at Thornton Township. It's shameful that that individual wants to rerun for re-election, but we're not sitting in this seat to take care of the business of the people. So let me tell you the reason why they left. If you go to the next page, because it was right there. It was right there to take care of the business of the people, which is giving $2.2 million and your money back to you. That was a refund. And of course, that's at my discretion, the Supervisor's Department, which is GA, General Assistance Department. So for those tax homeowners, make sure you still apply. Make sure you still sign up so you can receive this tax refund, because with or without them, we will still move forward as it relates to giving you your money back. And that's what that's all about. And we have it. We have over $4 million surplus in the GA fund. And news, I hope y'all get it and use it. We really have a surplus here in Thornton Township, and we wanted to give some of that love back to the people. All right, good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming out. Unfortunately, once again, you guys know how this works. If there is no quorum, basically we cannot have the actual physical board meeting. For those that's watching or paying attention to Thornton Township, pay attention to the board members that do not show up to take care of your business, which is your residents. If you pay attention to our agenda, I'll just go briefly to let you know those things all for you. We have the budget on here, which we've been trying to pass the budget since March of this year. We're now going into the next fiscal year, in which we are supposed to talk about that so we can start the new year, but here we are still going backwards. Also, we had on here bank accounts to basically choose a new bank because we have to do things currently. We also had on here the insurance. The insurance needs to be paid. The deadline is 26, I believe. 26 for insurance throughout Thornton Township, which is very, very vital, very, very important. And if you don't know, residents, you should pay attention to what's going on. People are trying to gridlock our government, our township, whereas we have surpluses in every single account here at Thornton Township. And I state this at every single meeting. Well, good afternoon. Thank you guys for coming out. Those that are here, I appreciate you showing up for our special board meeting. Unfortunately, as always, there is no quorum. The two trustees did not come. They decided not to come once again. But just so you know the things that are at stake.
So again, folks, I'm going to let the rest of this play, but she's only, every time she says that, she only gives half of the story. She doesn't give them the full story about why. And then again, she's always attacking the people who she's complaining about who won't attend the meetings. Terrible comb over. Yeah, that one's awful. Yeah, that wig is that lace front has to go. All right, I'll let this play again.
Government is at stake, and they're not telling you that. And what I mean by that is we have bills that have not been paid for over 2 months. And every single time we request a special meeting to just take care of the everyday essential of the business is not getting done, let alone getting heard. You guys see myself, Trustee Darlene Gray Evers, the clerk, Loretta Wells, and also the attorney, Eric. We all show up here every single time, despite how we feel, what we think, or our opinion. And that's what you're supposed to do when you're elected official. You guys elected us to do the will of the people. And when we don't show up to take care of everyday business, that is a problem for me, a problem for the residents. So I hope that people are seeing it for what it is. Right now, we have essential services that are at stake. One, being the insurance. I have mentioned this at a previous special meeting that no one attended. I have scheduled several special meetings and no one has attended, but now we are in jeopardy of not being able to do the services here for our residents. When we don't have insurance, that means that you, residents, media, cannot come in the building because we don't have any insurance. So if you fall, trip, or anything of that nature, how do we cover it? Also, the rides for our seniors, and that's my problem that I have with all of this gridlock, this political theater. How do we pick you up? How do we take you to your doctor appointment? And that's what you guys are not seeing.
As WGN's Jenna Barnes reports, 2 trustees plan to boycott tonight's meeting in an effort to stall Henyard's agenda.
But I just want to thank everybody for always coming out and doing their job and showing up. You guys know we do have a scheduled board meeting today on the books, and we are all supposed to be here to make sure we take care of the business of the people. Unfortunately, the Board of Trustees, Chris and also Carmen Carlisle, they both did not show up this evening. And the sad part about it is that today we had election cases down here. We pretty much got done about, I would say 5:30. Chris was here for that, but he don't come here for the real business, which is to vote on things that's needed for the public. Couple things that's at stake, and I'm gonna be quick. You guys know we do not have insurance here at Thornton Township. I've been saying this, I've been showing this. You guys know this. We called for several different meetings. Over 60 days, the Board of Trustees have not shown up to take care of any business, guys. So that means you residents, when you come here and ask for help, whether it's upstairs in GA for your light, your gas, your water, your mortgage, your rental assistance, your burial assistance, also transportation, also the food pantry. All these things are in jeopardy. And that's what you're failing to realize for those that don't understand what is happening. We are showing up to vote for things such as paying your bills and paying our bills, because we cannot operate without paying our light, our gas.
Did you hear what she said? She said it quickly, but paying the bills of the city, but paying your bills. So again, she's buying these people. Yeah, they're dependent on her. She's their God, I guess. Oh boy.
That's our water and things of that nature. We cannot also move forward with employees that works in certain departments and help you guys with your services. Like I just said, the light, the water, the gas, the mortgage. You come and you get help from us. We agree and we say we're going to pay your bill. And then all of a sudden we have a board meeting and the board members do not show up. Therefore, your bill cannot get paid. So you thought that you was able to get it paid by us because we agreed the next day, next week, people don't pay your bill. Then your lights are off, your water is off. That is the reality of what's happening before you today. I am trying to make sure everyone knows this, and y'all should reach out to your trustees because they are not doing their job. They are neglecting their duty as the elected official, which is to show up to 2 board meetings, let alone 1 board meeting when it's the holiday season, and make sure they vote for things for you residents. You are not getting the things you need currently right now. It's a lot of things and big decisions that we have to make as board members, and I guess the ones that's here, of course, of shutdown. When I say shutdown, I want to say this. The lawyers have told us several times that we will not be able to continue to operate because we do not have insurance. And I just want to put that out there because I put it out there every single time. So now we're going to make provisions to move forward, and then we will announce it and give something to everybody here. The sad part that I don't like about it, because y'all know I'm a people person, is because the board is hurting people. They're hurting our residents. I don't care if you don't like me, don't like somebody on this board. It does not matter. What matters is you come here and you take care of your responsibility and take care of the business here at the township. But we're not doing that. We're not paying bills. We're not able to get food. We're not able to do a lot of things that's really, really helpful to Thornton Township residents. And that's what's hurting my heart, guys. I ran for office to make sure I be there for the people. And in doing so, you need a board to help you. I just want you to remember this when election time comes and when people ask you to vote for them and do things, remember how they neglected you and said no to you when it was your time.
See how she's putting it all on them, and they're not doing it towards the people. They're doing it because of her actions. But you see how Big Tiff, stop stealing the money. Right, Pinky? She's putting everything, all of it is someone else's fault. Oh yeah, Chubbs, I got you, love. Imuna said, girl, don't nobody like you. Except for the old elderly people and the people that have been bought and paid for. The people who, those of you who were here earlier, they got up and talked, and we know what's going on with that. Here we go. Let's finish it up.
I really don't have very much to say. Just I'm hurt bad. I'm hurt that they are hurting the people.
Thornton Township's main building is closed, and we're told employees are now working from home as Supervisor Tiffany Henyard and Township trustees continue to clash.
Thornton Township residents stopping by the main building to take care of business walked away, shaking their heads.
I got off work early to take care of this, but I guess I wasted my time.
This mess that they're going through really don't make no sense, but we have to deal with it.
Supervisor Tiffany Henyard has been warning for the past couple of weeks that the township could shut down because its insurance policy expired this month. Months of political stalemate boiling over.
The township has also had to cancel its annual holiday toy giveaway this weekend that helps hundreds of families.
Henyard says a shutdown would mean ceasing assistance programs for seniors and after-school programs for children, and potentially laying off more than 100 township workers.
Okay, so as you can see, that's all one-sided. I love weed. How are you doing, dear? Glad you're here. Hit that like button. So as you can see, the feds need to go in and take over that city. But I wanted you all to pay close attention to there at the end. Like I said, now you have to give it to her. She's very charismatic. All right. So just keep her away from the money. And if she goes, she can do her own podcast. She can start her own YouTube channel, something like that. And I'm sure she would be successful. But the way she dumped all of that, and then she keeps showing their names. Yeah. And I wanted to show you that. I showed you that. Now we have 7 minutes until the new year. Now, okay. Thank you, Michael. And then we'll get off from here. We've been on since 9, I think. And so let me show you the comments here. Let's see, will it take me there? Okay, I may have to close this out first. All right, and you can look at, and you can tell who's been bought and paid for just reading the comments here. Brandon Sanks, y'all need to stand with Tiff. She is for her peoples. They be attacking her because she is a strong Black woman, and they can't stand that. So you see what I'm saying, folks? They're not talking about any of the corruption. In their mind, that one-track mind, she's being attacked because she's a Black woman in power. And you've heard her say that. I've shared that with you. Florida, I just want to wish every single one of you a happy new year filled with blessings, prosperity, health, and happiness. You too, Florida. Thanks, love. Right, Chubbs? Michael, it's been good. Pinky has kept me in. Yeah, Pinky is keeps everyone entertained always. And then here's Jesse. Here's someone else. Nobody now I'm reading this verbatim, so this isn't how I talk. I wanted to let you know. I'm reading it how they typed it. Nobody upset that she's Black. All the power to a Black queen getting elected into office. Nothing but respect. What everyone is concerned about, though, is the money that's gone missing under her. Controversial spending on lavish dinners and other luxury purchases, lack of transparency of how money is being spent, etc. It's all about money and nothing about color. Stop making everything about race. It's just divisive. And that's from Jesse Wasserman. So that's not one of her cronies or someone who gets her freebies. Let's see what V. Muhammad says. Brandon Sanks, yup. They hating on a Black woman that's in power as it relates to her abolishing grandstanding for Amazon and free turkey. Wow, these people are brainwashed bad. Lightfoot is a strong Black woman. Difference. Lightfoot both has integrity and can spell integrity. Woo! M.A. Hoster just the shots fired, people. You can take the trash out of the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out of the trash. Okay, so we know where they're going with that, right? Here's another one. I be Stan B with Tiff B. I agree B. They attack B, her B. She is B, a B Black woman, B. People be angry, B. I be Stan Tiff B. What the heck is that? Woo! That was a struggle, folks. Ooh. Woo! Does anyone understand what is that? Pig Latin? And Muna, is she passing money under the table? Makes me want Muna. No one knows because she has not responded to anyone's questions about where the missing millions are. No one knows. And again, she spent lavishly on the trip to Las Vegas. Chubbs, fixing to be the new year. So happy new year, Miss Rowland and everyone. Hope you have a great year. Oh, yeah. God will protect us. Don't worry, Chubbs. I don't know whoever that person is. Okay, here's another one. Yes, they should be voted out. Get them out. Neglect to do it. So this is one of her cronies. This is someone who agrees with her. Neglect the duties of the job. It's time to go. You can't throw a temper tantrum because you don't like someone and spite the people that voted you in. And of course, these are some of the people, I guess, to get some of the freebies. Remove them from sitting in those seats. Here's somebody else. I stand with Tiff. All right. So these are people. Why was there insurance in the first place? What stopped the insurance? Okay. It's not right. So much hate. Grown people acting like teenagers. I pray every day for better days around here. It's not healthy at all what this community going through. Stay strong. You're being tested. Tell them, Mayor. watching this from afar for a while now. Just curious, as a leader, what are you doing to pull the team together? Now, that's an excellent question, folks, because remember, at every meeting, she keeps throwing these people under the bus, mentioning their names, talking about their rotten human beings. Amuna says, Bliss, how far did you get in grammar school? Bliss and Tiffany attended the same school. Bliss, I'm trying. That's why I prefaced it with, I'm reading what they type verbatim. That's not how, I don't know. That was Pig Latin or something. Yes, Michael Johnson. I used to look at Dick Clark every year. Dick Clark's Rockin' Eve, I looked at every year until he passed. Yes, sir. Let me finish reading this because this is very interesting. What compromise can be offered to move forward? Right. It seems the board wants to be heard and recognized. And as the appointed supervisor, I'm sure you have the ability to get the board back on track. Exactly. Veggie version, whoever this person is telling her what she needs to do. After all, win or lose, the leader is always looked at. I think this is a simple solution if guards and egos are put to the side. You are very passionate. I know you have it in you to work with the board and come to a solution. Best wishes to you. That's someone who sounds very intelligent. But see, all she does is lambast the two trustees. And here's someone that says, this is what's coming in 2025. Can you all see this picture? Can you see that? It says cuffing. So whoever Wayne Pardue is, he says that's what's coming for her in 2025. Happy New Year, everyone. 19 days until mass deportation. Woohoo! Yes. I can't wait, Michael. Woo! I can't wait. All right, here's another. If those board meetings are enforced as a mandatory meeting for the council to address the township's needs, and these half-steppers are not attending, then what can be done legally to make them do their jobs? Not put the people in the middle of an office spat tug of war. It should be heads on the chopping block. I can't see why they are not holding up their end of the bargain. So again, this is someone who doesn't know what's going on and still have a job. Getting paid not to come to work is insane. And the people of the township are the ones suffering from the resources that are being held back because of tardy employees. Everyone is expendable and can be replaced. Why isn't something being done about it? Man can't, but here's another one, Vanessa. Man can't believe this ignorance. I can clearly see how dim folks drank that Kool-Aid that Jim Jones told them to drink. Man, she got her a crew, bottoms up. Woo! Cammy, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everyone who's here. Oh my God. I hear some shooting going on too. I hate to break it to you, but I have a Facebook page that exposes the corruption that's been happening in my city for the past 3 decades. So if anybody says that she is corrupt, I hate to break it to you, but they're remedial if you ask me. Every single one of you needs to do some research before speaking your mind. Stop watching the local legacy news media station. So this is someone who drank Kool-Aid. And where are we here? Let me see. Okay. They're also the problem as well because they only report half a story. That's all that she's been reporting. And they don't report both sides. Tiffany has only reported one side. So who is this person talking about? And before anybody tries to say, who are you? I'm the one who caused our former mayor to lose her election because she was corrupt. Also, my other former mayor went to federal prison and it should say for extortion, but it just says extortion. He also still has his hands in Calumet City, Illinois politics because he got his son a job as a Calumet City, Illinois police officer. So if you ask me, why isn't the local legacy news media stations reporting about that as well? Because they only report what they want to report. So I tell every single one of you, Keep an open mind. Stop being single-minded. Wake up and see the truth. What is going on? This is the last thing I'm going to say. I personally believe every single former and current employee that worked for any city, town, and village in Thornton Township needs to be federally audited, because I can guarantee you the state of Illinois will have to build several brand new prisons just to fill it up with all of the corrupt and thieving employees and politicians. Woo! Now, as for the ones who come up clean, then they should be able to run for any political position in Thornton Township and in any single, though, municipality, including city, town, and village in the south suburbs of Illinois that resides in Thornton Township. My city is more corrupt than any town or village in Thornton Township. Our corruption goes back to the Capone era. So before the feds investigate the village of Dalton, Illinois, they need to look towards Calumet City first. Wow. So, wow, I wanted to share some of those posts, some of those comments with you. Oh my God. You still watching I Love Weed? Oh, thank you. I'm still watching highlights of 2000. Conan was the best. Time fly. Yes, I Love Weed. You're right. Okay, well, hit the like button, and I promise you asked me to stay until the new year. It's the new year, so I guess I'll get off from here. And I enjoyed each of you. We had a splendid time, and over 700 people came through, so that was nice. There we go. Michael Johnson, everyone is here. Okay. So if you enjoyed this content, share this content out. Let a friend, neighbor, or foe know where they can go when they want to get the latest in political happenings in this country. You know, we talk about everything that's in the news, basically, we talk about. And most of you have stayed here with me for the entire time, and I've enjoyed it. Wow. Tiffany, Imuna. Okay. So I may go live tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to see if I can catch up with Blacks, and he's been busy. Tina said, I love being here with everyone with the same mindset as me. Miss Rowland, you are a blessing. Tina, you are a blessing to me as well, love. You keep me on my toes, and I appreciate that. And you know, I probably will go live sometime tomorrow afternoon, maybe. Imuna, enjoyed it all. Great content. Thank you so much, Imuna. I Love Weed. Always support medical folks. My name. Okay, I Love Weed. I'm glad you're still coming around. I know we've had a rough year this year as Cowboy fans, so I guess we got to start looking towards the draft. I'll be honest with you, I Love Weed. I knew we were going to have a bad season, so I did not waste my time looking at the games. And I just decided I was just going to do more videos and build my channel because I was not wasting my time. Jerry and Steven destroyed that team. And I'm like, I'm over it. I'm done. Tammy, Happy New Year's to you as well. Take care. Thank you, Michael, for coming through. We had some excellent conversations, people. Also, YouTube loves to see engagement. So if you can, sometimes come, even once I end the live stream, come leave comments up under the video. I will respond. Yeah. Chubbs, God bless all of you. And may we all have a nice, prosperous 2025. That would be my prayer for each of you. And that's all I have to say about that. Oh, we've been live 3 hours. Oh, wow. Okay, folks. We stink. LOL. Love you more. Okay. I love weed. Yeah, I love weed. I just focused on building my channel. I was not wasting my time looking at those. I was like, that's 4 hours of my life that I could never get back. And Jerry, I'm just over it. Jerry and Steven, I'm just done. I'm done. I still go to Mark Holmes. I go to the Mark Holmes channel and Law Nation, but to sit down and watch those games after how they destroyed the team, no, I said no way. Michael said, this is one of my favorite shows. Now, Michael, thank you, love. I appreciate that. Imuna, please be careful if the fog is making people sick. Try and stay inside. Okay, thank you, Imuna, for that warning. Look for me to go live sometime tomorrow, folks. Tomorrow afternoon. Make sure you if you're subscribed, please make sure, folks, it's subscribed and it's on for all notifications. Okay. And if you're unsubscribed from the channel, I did not do that. YT did that. I have several subscribers saying, hey, I don't get my notifications. YouTube unsubscribe. Yeah, I don't unsubscribe people. That's YouTube. I don't know what they're doing. So all of you have a wonderful night and get some sleep so we can go live again tomorrow. Peace and fish greet. Right, Michael? Michael, make sure you're subscribed and you have it on all. Please make sure that you have it on all notifications, because I go live every Sunday at 4:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and maybe 2 or 3 times through the week. Just depends on what's going on. Okay, yeah. Does that make sense? Imuna says, be blessed. Yes, I want everyone to be blessed as well. Cammy, Imuna, you guys really hung in there with me. Pinky, of course, making everyone laugh. Michael, I'm subscribed, but I need to ring. Yeah, ring the bell, Michael. That way you will get all of the notifications. Because like I said, I'm doing more. I'm doing 2 or 3 videos during the week, and then usually Blackson and I have been doing Saturday and Sunday. So Saturday, Sunday, and then sometimes 1 or 2 days during the week. Depends on what's going on. If there's something, drastic going on, we'll jump. Blackson and I, we always like to jump on. And because we like to talk about it, we like to see what you think about it as well. Okay. And so I enjoyed each of you. Let's see, Jermaine. Oh, okay. Anyone have any more questions? Okay. Boy, can you believe we stayed on here this long? Okay, Michael. Okay, so now you're good. Okay. All right. Mojo, Blue Magic. I enjoyed your insight, love. Make sure you come back tomorrow. Yeah, come back. And see, because you guys had a lot of info. Well, I hear the fireworks. Yeah, Mojo, make sure you're on all. It's for all notifications, okay? Okay, there we go, Mojo. All right. You had some very insightful comments tonight. All right, I guess everyone's getting ready to leave. Just look for me tomorrow. I don't know what time, 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't know. I'll be live sometime tomorrow, and we'll do it again. I enjoyed each of you. What I'll do, what I normally do is I talk to you in the comment section as long as you're there. And then I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you again for spending your very valuable time here at the Rollins Reviews YouTube channel. It is much appreciated. And I'm going to the comment section right now. Michael, you are as well, love. And with everything you've gone through, hey, you just call out my name, and wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. That's James Taylor. So much love out to you, as well as who else said they were about your age. I think she's gone. She may be gone now. But anyone who lived through that, oh my God. Michael. Oh yeah, Uncle Al. Yeah, he used to come on here a lot too. Chubbs, it sure is. It is great to be here. We have great people in this chat. I love it. All right. Okay, I'm going to end this live. And all right, there we go. We'll do it again tomorrow. All right. All right, here we go. All right. I'm ready to end it now. Don't hate Pinky. No, we love Pinky. Pinky, yeah. Michael went through a lot, you know. Pinky, way. I guess we're Generation X's. We didn't have to go through all that stuff. Oh my God. All right, I'm out. I'm going to the comment section. I will talk to you as long as you're there. Thank you again for spending your very valuable time here at the Rollers Reviews YouTube channel. And how you doing? Hey, Katrinka, Happy New Year. Hit that like button. We're leaving now. Thank you all for your support. Yes, Katrinka just made it in. All right, hit the like button for me, love. We're leaving now, but I'll be live again tomorrow. Okay? Thank all of you so much for staying up. This has been a marathon, and I am sleepy. So I'll see you in the comment section, and I'll see you tomorrow afternoon when I go live. God bless.